my little troubles. Haven't got a prayer. Heaven's all around you when you haven't got a care.
All right, here we are with Godbound, The Living Years, Season 1, Episode 10.
I'm Kevin the GM, and to my right is...
Anthony, playing the Witch King.
Nicole playing Tansy.
Devin playing Aether Ilk.
And Peter Asadina Clay.
So this time we do not have Ian here, as he is out gallivanting.
Hey, he's out doing some things.
I assume with
Hanukkah.
family.
He's not Jewish.
Yom Kippur, whatever.
Celebrating his Kwanzaa things.
He's a white dude, he has holidays.
So, last time you had climbed up to Halia, whichever. Climbed the mountain, got inside relatively unscathed after, a nap.
Physically.
We rescued some babies from holes in the ground.
Not psychologically.
You did. They were pleased about that.
Fuck.
Did you like the babies, Ian? Anthony?
Oh, great.
Replacement Ian.
Ian Light.
I'm not
Fucking Seawolf.
I have to remind my fiance we're not having kids.
Why reminder? Just get the vasectomy now.
Get the fuck away from me, Beatrice. I don't care if your sword is magic.
So, if I recall, you had reached level...
Wait, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Was that in character?
No,
Like,
obviously.
not in character, but okay.
Aether doesn't know the word vasectomy.
No, I know that, but I was like,
Also,
does the
we
Witch
just-
King actually not want to have kids? Because you have to have kids to be the ruler of a country.
It's kind of important.
Witch King, just set up a bunch of tubes, you have the word of health.
The moment he said that, Delilah would, perk up. She's like,
Kids?
pull out a knife.
It's like, I'll
Set up a bunch of
your
tubes
face.
and have kids in tubes. Name them 1 through 77.
She immediately godbound into a god of fertility.
Oh my god. I'd be so proud of her
That's
if that
something I
happened.
saw.
Now you're going to have a ton of grandchildren. Or I'll have a ton of
And you're
grandchildren.
pregnant.
Yeah. Be like, I'm
Or like a kid comes out of his forehead fully formed. Fucking Titans! That's how most Greek gods existed.
Okay.
Yeah, very few of them were birthed the proper way.
Interesting.
Just freed themselves from his forehead, fully grown.
That's like, hi, Dad. Hi.
So if I recall, at the end of last session, you had reached level 3 of this facility, and the sea fairy had gone off elsewhere.
Oh no, he's another sea wolf.
I know, right?
The sea fairy.
He doesn't know how to make characters.
He knows how to make a character.
Himself.
Himself and one.
An actual cat.
Which is funny because he used to surf, or likes to surf, and he keeps making water characters. That's surf! His last character had a surfboard shaped like a cloud, or a cloud shaped like a safe surfboard. Surfboard shaped like a cloud.
I mean, I keep making characters with substance abuse, so, things happen. So you wiped out that entire army of automatons by virtue of
Having the word of bow.
being bulletproof. So yeah, you're on the 3rd floor. There are bodies absolutely everywhere.
I will drop from the ceiling and the field mice can leave my pocket.
That is such a nonsensical sentence if people don't realize we're the field mice.
You just open your pants and they're fleeing everywhere. Just an army of them. Beast gift.
And then we walk from around the corner.
Oh my god.
Why'd you have field mice in your pants?
It was you!
I know.
Dio!
I know.
The central area, rather than being a glass, circle, is a mural. Ironwork, people like arm in arm, families watching this mountain, which has beautiful crystal spires coming out of it everywhere, a city in the background, splattered with, oil and old blood.
So the bodies on the floor are from the automatas? Or some other bodies have been there already?
Actually, not too far down one hall, you see a pair of dead nuns. Quite dead.
Super dead?
Yeah, they've been dead for like a year.
Okay.
As you may recall last time, Ian mentioned stumbling across a nun hidden in one of the bathrooms here.
And none of them were Calais.
None of them.
Not a single one.
Although, these might be different nuns, and it could be your sister.
None.
Well, I guess we can check up on them and I'll give them some token burial or something and continue on.
I mean, I can find out if they're your sister if you want to know.
I'm
I think you can
looking
look
over
at
the
it
dead
and see if it's a
robots
sister.
and
I mean, it's
just
like a year-old
collecting their
corpse.
parts in one pile.
Okay.
Gonna loot some ancient gears.
I need an ancient core for my goddamn bow and arrow.
Yeah, they're all barely held together, just kind of through sheer force of will, it seems like.
Huh.
A lot of them are splattered with blood. Have like claw marks in the arms and the likes.
Yeesh.
A lot of defense wounds.
So where are we going from here?
Well, I guess we can check out what's on this floor and then we can try to figure out how to get further down. So, let's investigate. What's on this floor?
All right, there are 3 branching halls. One appears to be to a shop store, like what is it called? Like a company store.
Uh-huh.
Another is to the sleeping quarters for workers, and another is like a gathering area, like recreation area. Then there's the offshoot for the washrooms.
I guess let's check out the store maybe.
Let's split up, gang.
That's the best strategy.
All right. Head down this path. It's more of the murals. It's lit by flickering emergency lights on either side. And about halfway down a turn, the floor gives way into, like, it's hanging off of rebar, essentially. This entire area appears to have, like, fallen partially, and it's just hanging by rebar from various points in the cavern.
Can you see, like, outside of the hallway then, or?
It's outside of the hallway, like into... Yeah, it's just cavern everywhere.
Okay.
Empty cavern.
Weird.
So wait, can we just like go out of the bubble and then go back in at a lower point?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Right? Like if it's in like a... It's just suspended in
Why are we
like
using
a...
elevators if we can just punch through everything?
The air outside is torrential, like almost like empty space, like just constant suction, and yeah, something out there is, I wouldn't say magical, but it feels like something deep down there is causing weird interference.
That's worth a shot.
Well, then so if we can't really see,
Do you want to
Out.
continue to the other side of the broken hallway and we might fall into the abyss in whatever room we're going in, the store, right? Is that where we're going?
Yeah, this is the company store.
what's in the store?
All right, if you continue on that way, there is a small shopping mall, essentially, which I guess wouldn't exist. Well, there's probably like stores and stuff like that. So
A large market.
yeah, clothing, luxury foods that are likely not covered by the company itself. You know, bakeries. Yeah, a lot of this stuff has rotted away to tatters, like the clothing store. Rotten food in,
Yeah.
you know, shelves in the bakery.
Well, let's get some liquors for Atreus and
Yeah.
There is a liquor store, actually, yes.
It's just
Need
fully
fuel
stocked.
for killing robots.
Also, everything is tilted pretty much at a 90-degree angle because of the way this particular area is hanging.
Yeah,
like it,
nobody jump,
uh,
because this thing will just fall.
Hey, so, considering that there's still food everywhere, I'm thinking that probably this wasn't an evacuated thing. Like, I thought they had just, like, closed this place down eventually. But there's, like, still food on the shelves and stuff, so, like, probably something happened. Like, I guess when the calamity happened? But I thought this was, like, way older.
yeah, I think this is older than the Calamity because, well, this isn't really Ancalian technology. It's, I think, pre-Ancalian or very early, so this might have been abandoned for a long while.
But, like, your king of your religion probably knew about it, right?
I suppose.
Like, it was under his seat. So,
I'm just going through that store while they're talking about things.
all right, there's food that's really well preserved and thus hasn't, spoiled. Weird pastries full of cream, liquors,
Oh, I'm eating it.
How are the pastries preserved?
chemicals,
We'll never know.
Like a Twinkie.
Oh my god, it's just...
freeze-dried apples, a
Didn't
lot of
we
dried
just
fruit.
go over this, Atris?
Go over what?
You got sick last time you ate their stuff.
That was a long time ago, Tansy.
It was literally 15 minutes ago.
It feels like a week ago.
I can hear your heart skipping a beat from here.
It knows better than to attack me.
There's actually a climbing rope. You'll notice, gathering.
No, I don't want to
further
hang
ends.
myself. It's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, I called it at the very end of where the this entire shop tilts, and if you examine enough, there are small divots in the floor where someone had climbed down here.
Oh.
From a higher floor?
Probably from the hallway itself. Since you guys can manage this since you're Godbound and thus agile enough, but any
Also,
normal human
most
would,
of us can fly.
yeah. Anyone else would really struggle to get on this boat, sliding to their doom and probably falling out a back window or something.
Yeah. Sure, I'm eating the stuff in the store. I was moving to the liquor cabinet.
Oh yeah, there's liquors. A lot of that has been taken already, but
Ooh.
I'll take.
a lot
I'll
of
just
stuff.
take. No give.
Yeah, this shit is probably the oldest kind of liquor you've ever had. Ancient. Some of the bottles are shattered and have turned to vinegar, stuff like that, but a lot of it is extremely well preserved, likely with chemicals.
Yay, chemical alcohol.
Yeah, I'll just put it in my robe.
More of that energy drink alcohol.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It says right here on the can you're not supposed to mix these.
yeah, there's wristwatches that no longer display anything.
Are they shiny?
Some of them are made out of plastic, which none of you would recognize, I guess.
Yeah. How would they tell time without any hands?
I'm going to take the shiniest one.
Okay.
Just a gold Rolex.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold matches her skin color nicely. Yeah, she likes gold.
Yeah, there's a very thin watch with little diamonds.
Yeah, I
Planted
definitely
into
want that one.
Bedazzled.
Yeah, that's this area. Constantly kind of a really dull pressure in your ear from the crack up above. And there's the occasional creak of this entire area kind of swaying.
Got low grown.
Yeah, of rebar creaking in its joints. And this place was really well built.
Well, at least if there's nothing else, then...
I'm gonna look down where that rope is though and see if there's any splatter marks.
Where the first
Yeah.
is...
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no body, but looks like someone had a very hard fall.
Is there a trail we can follow?
No, just where there was a pool, and now they're gone.
All right. Well, looks like there's nothing else for us here.
Suppose not.
Wait, you guys are gonna take the rest of the jewelry and whatever?
I have the best one. So, I mean,
The best one.
I mean, nothing here is working, so... I think Aether's already has everything that, is of value here.
you can't really
The sweeps.
have
Sweet.
a bracelet stop working. I mean, it still is a bracelet. So,
Nobody's gonna be able to tell that it was a watch once upon a
Yeah,
time.
dude.
right?
Watches
It's just a pretty bracelet with a little circle in one
Are
part.
It was likely
Whatever.
digital.
Are watches
Probably
or clocks even things in Ancalian?
Yeah, like clocks, like
Well,
clocks, but not digital clocks.
Yeah.
probably with Teotech, you'd have some preserved somewhere, but probably they'd be expensive stuff.
The wind-up clocks were totally a thing, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta charge it every once in a while.
They don't probably have wristwatches because it wouldn't be fashionable. But yeah,
Yeah,
probably
probably
have
like
pocket
pocket
watches.
watches.
It's way more
Yeah.
stylish.
I never know because we're all medieval characters and
Yeah, but we're post-apocalyptic medievals,
You're not medieval. You're
Victorian.
Just Victorian.
I know, but all the
industrial.
characters are kind of medieval themed a little bit.
Oh yeah, you're the fucking lich kid.
Well,
so-
especially me. I mainly mean me.
They just never evolved to Kevlar and stuff like that because of the way things work.
Yeah.
They use swords and crossbows, so heavy armor works better.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, it's one of the big what that didn't involve like firearms.
Yeah,
because
they never had
guns-
firearms.
guns
Yeah,
don't
guns
work here.
don't work here, so
Yeah.
they would have discovered them here,
Yeah.
essentially.
So yeah.
We should go to the sleeping quarters next.
I suppose. Yeah, I guess there's not really much to see. The chasm is there for us.
You can't see anything actually. It's just black all the way down.
Okay. We can't see them. We can't see. Okay, sleep quarters then.
Okay, you get back up. Moon is in that central area now. She's got a little.
She came down with us.
Yeah, she actually there's like a really long rope, just plain rope hanging out from there because she's a former adventurer slash.
If I could have like vampire down.
She could have, but
Oh.
Then she would need to
She's like, you know
spend
what?
blood,
I'm
essentially.
gonna live a little.
yeah.
She'll have to spend her blood.
Look at that. We're turning her back and we're making her more mortal.
Yeah.
Every day.
She's yanked one of the cushions from the wall, or like from one of the benches nearby, and it's just sitting over a large pot she has. There's kind of wrapped food containers everywhere, littering the ground.
Hey,
Hey, so you have been very busy, I see.
yeah, Atris just wiped the floor with them. It was easy.
Rather impressive. I'm making some rations here. Not quite hot enough yet, but
Perfect.
she's basically been empty. She like took all the freeze-dried food from the vending machines and all put it together into a soup.
Makes a lot of sense. I don't remember how I got here. I started drinking that liquor store, and then we're back here. I think I lost some time there.
It's okay. We won't leave you behind.
At least you didn't fall down the chasm.
There's a chasm?
Oh yeah, endless chasm.
I completely zoned out. We weren't killing or talking, so I just kind of zoned right out. My
You know-
stomach hurts.
Stop drinking sugar and alcohol.
Like, seriously.
As
Like
a
he's like killing a
doctor,
robot.
I need
Like-
to.
Pour alcohol in on me, kill some stuff, and use to power down for a little while.
Just to decompress.
I implore you, stop eating the sugar.
Well, I can't. I ate it all.
Well, so I guess you stopped.
Yeah,
So you
it's
didn't
already
rush it.
it's done.
And so did his heart.
It's too smart to attack me.
Stop saying that. You don't know what you're talking about.
My uncle died of a heart attack, I think. Got after him.
Oh, waitress.
Have you ever been to school?
No?
What's a Schulhaus?
I didn't even say that. How did you pronounce something I said wrong?
Well, remember, they're foreigners.
I
Ancalian's
had a
a little bit
tutor.
hard.
He taught me about business. I forgot all of it when I ran away to be a sailor.
Oh my.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay.
What's the action, guys? We're back in this room full of food on display in glass cabinets.
No, we're in the room where all the dead robots are.
Oh, where I stacked them all.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
Right.
gonna look at the sleeping quarters next. On this floor.
Perfect. That'll be an excellent way to find out things about things.
Right?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Bum, bum.
Yeah, that's
I
another
thought Nina
hallway.
was here.
She's right there.
I thought she was in the food library.
Yeah, but then she came down.
Oh, okay. I got it. I got
Yeah. I climbed down.
ABC, I got it. I have just lost a bit of time. It happens.
No.
Out of character, I was watching a GIF, and it was way too long of a GIF, so I just kind of tuned out just a little bit.
So yeah, down the hallway to the living
Has
quarters.
Problems.
Living
Oh,
quarters.
that's-
Yeah, there's no music. I was
Piece
just
of
like,
shit.
oh man.
That's really weird that it stopped working.
Here, why don't we pause?
I got it.
Oh, no, you got it.
Your Chrome needs an emergency update, Kevin.
So yeah,
Dance.
unlike the living quarters on the top floor, this one isn't filled with a weird gel, nor is the door closed.
Okay. I'll head in, taking point, because I'm indestructible.
Okay.
We're gonna use you as a battering ram one day.
The
We
very
have a
first
tansy.
the very first area you see here is like a central meeting room or like lounge.
Yeah, like on a
Couches-
ship.
Couches along the area. This one looks a bit more lived in than the rest of the area. It appears to be where the nuns were staying before they got overrun. And there is an Ancalian knight.
Over none.
Ooh.
Absolutely wrecked on the floor here.
Is he
Dead or-
alive?
Yeah, no, he's not alive. He is filled with shrapnel.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Is he undead?
How dead is he?
Pretty much
long is-
splattered. One of his arms is over there
In pieces.
in another corner.
How long has he been dead?
That's more what I'm asking.
Like the nuns, he has been here for a year.
I can bring him back as undead and we can interview him.
Is he undead?
No, he's dead.
Yeah, no, actually. Like the nuns, he's just not dead. Or not undead.
I'll gather him up and put
That's
him in
really messed up.
one of the beds and wrap him up in sheets.
Oh, I
He
want
might have come back at one point, though, is the thing.
Oh, and then got killed by shrapnel.
Yeah.
Which order is he from?
Which order is he from? He is from the Bardic order. I have to look up the exact name.
Glorificants?
Yeah, the Glorificants. Which is probably why those nuns are now dead.
What are those? They're just bards?
Yeah,
They're storytellers.
they're storytellers. They're also combatants. Just, they're
they're
storytellers
guys.
as well.
They're just bad combatants.
Yeah, there's like 4 sleeping rolls on the floor here.
Yeah, I'll wrap him up in one of them and put him on a bed somewhere.
Yeah, he is.
Does he have anything on him?
I mean, we'll loot him.
Let's loot him.
We'll loot him for
Well-
clues.
There's another box here. One of those, treasury boxes. And it's empty.
Alright, it's nothing.
It's not covered with as much dust as the likes of the knight himself. As though someone has been in here and taken it.
Interesting.
Are there any lockers or foot lockers in the?
To the side there is a barracks full of lockers. They're mostly full of personal possessions. This area looks like people were moving out, basically. Leaving.
Look, can Tansy sniff something out of the box, like what was in there and so on?
Does it have a scent?
Oh, yeah, well, like food stuff or, old musky jewelry or...
It smells like incense and just, like the inside of a church, essentially. It smells holy.
Oh,
How?
Teddy's like, oh,
It's like snort.
oh,
Actually,
it's horrible.
it's like old people.
it's like when we accidentally snort a little bit of cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
The stink. It's just like, oh no. Jesus.
Given Yared described that other box that the nun was holding, it's the same type,
Probably the artifacts were there. Okay.
Relics.
So yeah, in the lockers, it's just like personal effects.
Personal effects that seem to have been left behind, old pictures, a tablet that's now quite broken.
So just like a slate that's kind of
hand
shiny on
mirror.
one side.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I might be able to fix it. No.
how do you open this book? I don't understand.
No, it's a hand mirror.
Oh, but why is it dark? That's
Because it
weird.
broke.
Okay, that makes about as much sense as anything else.
You want to tinker with it then?
Yeah, I guess I'll use my Teotech thing to tinker with it a little bit.
Okay, it kind of flickers on. The screen is badly cracked. It looks like someone fell or dropped this. And there are various little tablets in a language that only Yared would understand, but he's
Yeah.
not here.
Because my
Who
command
knows all
will work on
languages?
that.
Yeah, but it takes me a little while. I'm a polyglot.
Oh, so you had to spend some time with it.
Well,
Trying to think of symbols you would understand on it.
well, probably some of it will be so relatable because, probably our language evolved from that. Our writing probably came from them. So
Okay.
it's like,
All right, yeah, I have a fact about being a polyglot, so yeah, I can take a crack at it.
Yeah, between the two of you, you're able to work out a few of them. There's,
Does it have a camera?
yeah, actually, there's a
Without intentionally doing it, I'm going to turn on the camera because it's a front-facing camera, so
Yeah.
our faces will show up. And I'm like, look, guys, it's a mirror.
You figured it out. How'd you get trapped in there?
Yeah, along the bottom of that screen is, a row of, photos someone else took.
Oh, look, it's a mirror that remembers.
Oh. How do
This
you
is
make it
magic.
remember us?
remember all.
Clicking on it.
Yeah,
Well, I'll sit down and start playing with it.
Yeah.
This appears to have been a young female worker,
Dibs.
dark hair,
What?
dark skin, and she's just taking pictures of herself with other workers, and like she's wearing a worker's uniform.
Who takes selfies with a tablet? Is there a tablet selfie stick now?
Awful
Old
people.
Kamites.
I don't get it.
Dead people.
10 people.
There's a picture of her like down in like a weird kind of semi-praying position behind one of those AIs.
Really? Like the whole...
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah, she's
Wait,
kind of
what?
bowing in front of it.
I don't get it.
There's a meme where when people go to conventions and like guys or girls sit down and like their butts kind of showing out of their pants and they'll get down in front of it, look at the camera and like being like in a praying pose.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's doing that with the the guide. Just a lot of really goofy photos that kind of indicate that this person had a lot of fun working here. She has a level 3 access card on her on her jacket.
Well, too bad we can't pluck it from the tablet.
Her corpse isn't here, I'm guessing. Is her
No.
locker here?
There's a finder feature though on it for missing keys or
Really?
missing. I wouldn't use the word phone. Missing communicator. Well, I guess phones would actually exist, so yeah, it's a missing phone indicator.
I guess I'll just read out kind of the most broken translation I can to you guys, and probably Dina would pick up on that.
Yeah. Activate.
You hear like this
Rumbling.
from another area.
Tansy like gets
this
the combat stance.
Jilted little song that's semi-broken.
Okay, I think we need to get that.
All right.
Seems to be some kind of songbird trapped in a locker.
That's going to lead you back into the main area and into what appears to be a kitchen area. A lot of stuff in here is in boxes, packed very hastily. And in one of the cupboards, actually, it seems to be coming beneath one of the ovens in the room.
Oh, you got under the oven?
Yep.
Alright, I'll fish it out.
We're not good.
That's you can lift it.
Yeah, I can just like lift it up. You know?
I was just gonna get on the ground and put my arm under and fish around for it. Or use my sword
Rats.
to kind of bring it in.
Okay, there is a small phone on the other side. That is-
Smaller version of what you're holding.
yeah, that is
Smaller.
very low on, Aether power.
Got another hand mirror.
But there is a ring attached to it with some small, cutesy, mascot things, little stuffed toys, and on one side, and attached to it as well is a card, a level 3 card.
I'm going to take those little cute things.
Yeah.
Also, we should take pictures of everybody all the time.
You get to figure out of character. You have to figure out how to supply things with power.
Well, again, we have a Teotech. We can figure this out.
I mean, I could just hit them with lightning. That should charge it, right?
no.
That's how technology works.
If you got Artifice, yes. But
If I artifice this guy.
if you only had Artifice,
But yeah, unlike
right.
the company store where things weren't packed at all, this area looks like everyone left. Just packed up and left. Left a lot of shit behind, but
well, I guess if there's any preserved food here, we can take it and give it to Luna.
For her vending.
Oh wait, give me the
to-
thing. The mirror.
Okay, sure.
Want to take the mirror? And I'll make it look at Luna.
okay,
Can
she
she
looks
see
at you
her?
down the hall and kind of squints.
Can I see her in it? Because this doesn't use mirrors.
Oh my gosh.
In the
Come
old,
on.
yeah, it was
Does vampires show up on digital
There's
camera?
kind of a weird digitizing effect around her that you wouldn't recognize as digiting, but like kind of Slenderman-y effect. But yeah, you can kind of pick her up.
Oh my god, when you point.
Tansy looks really excited. She goes up to Muna. Muna, 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 Muna.
What?
Look,
What?
look, look, look.
Oh. Jesus.
Am I
Right?
that old?
Well, creator.
Like I can see me normal, but like you're a vamp. But like you can kind of see you.
What is that?
It's like it just said it's a mirror, but it also does other stuff.
Oh.
It's like a camera.
I found Flappy
I don't know what a
Bird.
camera is. Tansy didn't say that
Oh.
because I don't think where she comes from has cameras because she's from
No.
a medieval setting.
Flash photography would exist, though.
Yeah, in Ancalian, but Tansy isn't
Oh,
from this
yeah.
place, so he
It's a
says it
mirror that
remembers
remembers.
too. Like, look, there's other people that were looking in it to be like saved,
Wrong one.
Oh.
I drink from there.
What a rarity.
right? It's really cool. It also can be a flashlight because it lights up. There's other buttons that I don't know what it does, but yeah, see, you can kind of see you. It's really cool.
That is.
You probably haven't seen you in like a million years.
Wow. I commissioned a painting, but you can only look at that so many times before you start to notice the the flaws.
Right? Like, that's so cool.
I fear that doesn't change with looking at your own reflection in a mirror.
Coffee? She has taken a bunch of like freeze-dried coffee, poured it all in the one pot, and just has a big cup of
Caffey.
coffee.
I've had that before. I was in a desert place.
Please no.
No, it was called caffey. It was a
Atris,
bean from
as
this
your
desert
doctor.
place.
As your doctor, I'm gonna have to implore you don't.
She has troops, and she's used to leading them, so she's used to making like food rations and stuff that she never eats.
So yeah, the runes on the hand mirror have like a thing that brings up like books or Bibles, and this brings up the mirror, and this rune brings up a thing where a line chases a ball. See?
Like a line chases a ball.
Like Snake?
Oh.
Yeah, this tablet has a lot of little pointless games and stuff like that. A lot of neat little things.
Hold on,
Oh, and there's an abacus. Look.
How about the phone?
I can't. I have to upgrade my town.
You wouldn't really know how a phone works, but it's also got like pictures on a camera and stuff like that.
We might
Kind
take
of
like
more
a
of the
picture
same,
of all of
basically.
us with the thing.
A list of contacts and the like.
I'm also drinking coffee.
Right.
I thought you were reminding me that you were eating it, and I'm like, Devin, why?
No, he's drinking coffee.
I will also have coffee.
That's
So we can't exactly bury the nuns here.
not with that attitude.
I mean, there's an endless chasm. Does that count?
Well,
I mean, we just put them into the ore refiner. It would incinerate their bodies.
I mean, we don't have to put in the ore refiner as Adina's hands to the fire.
Oh, right, fire.
Yeah.
But also, don't they stay in their bodies?
What do you mean?
Well, these people didn't get burial rights for a year, so. Wait, does it work like that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. The whole
Which
burial
one?
rights thing seems insane.
Zombies!
Do you actually revive them as zombies?
No,
or
I'm not
just
gonna do that again.
Zombie nuns.
I'm not
use
gonna
my
do that.
power because I can.
I did that once in episode 1 to Atris. I feel like doing it to nuns in front of everybody wouldn't be good. I'm having none of that.
None of that.
None of it.
Should we all sleep for the day?
Ah.
Sure.
We do. Yes.
Really? I think we're already healed back, but we
Yeah.
already slept
Yeah,
for a
We
day.
are now because we just slept for a day.
Yeah, no, we spent out for the day. The battle sheet is current, dude.
I don't have a
Yeah.
bad sheet, so...
Alright, because you
We
fought
do.
things, so.
Yeah.
Only the Witch King has 100% HP and effort.
That's because I Vital Furnace.
Because you use your power to heal yourself.
A full
Alright.
health and right in the kidney.
Everyone heals.
Yay! You try to kill me like every session. You've done like the most damage to me.
You're the squishiest.
You're the guy that
You're wearing the
flies
biggest armor,
above.
yet somehow you're the squishiest.
Yeah, I'm wearing big armor and I fly around shooting lightning. I'm gonna aggro some dudes sometimes. Are fish hooks in that or what?
What?
Are fish hooks in your water or what? He's joking on it.
Oh yeah,
So
basically
my
with,
papa used to say.
with the combat, those two are the hardest. Yared sort of gets around. I put that in your wall of fire around
You say
myself.
those two are the hardest and Yara gets around?
It really does.
Steppers to the party disrupt the whole scene.
Is there any reason the windows aren't open?
The noise is too loud.
It's too loud in here.
Oh, darkness, my old friend.
Just wait for the sun to go down, we can open them up.
It's almost down, yeah.
Yeah.
Another 10, 15 minutes.
Tell me
Okay.
unconquered.
How will the sun being down stop the noise, Devin?
Shut up.
You want the windows open or not?
Do you want the windows open or not? Do
Because there's no reason to not
you
open
want
them
the windows
now.
open or not?
There's no reason to not open them now.
Anyway.
If we're gonna open them when it's dark out.
We sleep for the day.
Okay.
Oh! That really hurt.
Yeah,
Don't
since
be-
you've murdered everything on this floor, it's perfectly fine.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, alright, that was perfect. I can eat.
Please.
Coffee beans. Okay. We eat, we freshen ourselves up, and I guess we can finish exploring this floor.
Well, we got another card, so can't we go deeper?
Well, might as well finish this floor, and then we go down. Then again, the elevator broke. With all the gunfire.
Oh.
Remember, it got shattered.
I think Tansy and I can get that up and running again.
Or we can just like rip it open
and
rope down.
Pretty much that.
Yup. And by rope down, rope down, I could just.
I was mostly talking to Adina.
Right.
The rope, we're all just gonna like jump or fly down, and he's gonna be like,
Aegis would just drop. You'd be like, oh no, I'm falling. I'm fine.
Dukes.
Uh,
You're like one of those like punching clown things that just always bounces back.
A weeble wobble?
Yeah, whatever the fuck they're called.
I was thinking a crash test dummy.
Whatever, that works too. They don't usually get up, but whatever.
Like Family Guy style, my legs are all broken and splayed out. I'm collapsed on the ground. I just pull myself up.
should we just call you Buster?
I know, right?
So yeah, the last area is the common area.
Uh-huh.
Alright, here we go.
Okay, this area is a large games room, essentially. There is a pool table.
Yes! None of us know what pool is.
It's a billiards table.
Wait. No, it does exist.
Do you not
Might
have
be just for
billiards?
Do they for us? You tell me.
Bro, it's not high tech, man. Just need to do something else.
Billiards is old school.
I don't know.
It's the one thing that survived throughout the centuries.
Rock and roll.
Yeah. A lot of chairs here. One of the couches has been pulled out into a bed.
What kind of madness is this? It's a couch and a bed?
Yeah, billiards first were invented in the 15th century.
Oh shit! No, yeah, well, I totally know what that is. Let's shoot some pool, boys.
Okay. Anything of note?
I can use my armor gauntlet.
Not really in this room. It's mostly just, looks like it was lived in once upon a time. There's still kind of a smell of cigar in the air.
Are there still cigars in the room?
There is
Buds.
probably a box, actually. laying
Aged
around.
cigars, very aged cigars.
They're probably,
They're in a humidor.
yeah, true. So they are perfectly preserved, actually.
I am gonna take that box of perfectly preserved cigars.
Ooh, that'd make a great gift to someone.
Right?
Give it to your
You don't have
fiance.
a- I was gonna say, you don't have a father-in-law, so who are you gonna give these to?
I'll probably just give them to my dad. Be like, look, I got you some badass cigarettes.
You got me cancer. Thank you so much.
I can cure everything.
Cure
You'll
that.
never have
You can't
cancer.
cure the rift between us from all these years apart.
You can't cure the you left.
Here,
I'm
Dad,
not my
have some
dad.
cigars so you don't have to leave me ever again to go to the store.
The rhythm returned.
No, please God, no.
But yeah, that appears to be this floor.
Okay. So I guess we can start fiddling with the elevator.
So will the elevator go down anymore, or is it broken?
It's not broken, just the sides around it are shattered
well,
from
Look at this, it's
Swipe,
fine. Down we go.
level 4 access red. And it slowly moves down.
I really hope there's not an ambush waiting for us.
Moves smoothly for quite a while, actually. And then it stops. Feels like it locked onto something. We're sorry. Massive damage appears to have been inflicted upon the tunnel. Please wait for an engineer.
Is this a
Is there like a
Timmy.
cellar in the elevator?
Actually, yeah,
hatch?
because you have the card, the level 4 card, which is engineering, and like an engineering shaft opens up.
Through the trapdoor.
Perfect.
Let's go.
All right, and along the sides of the tube are little handlebars that lead down.
How fucked up is the tunnel?
There's cracks everywhere. You can hear whistling.
Huh.
I do not like this place.
And then at the bottom, where the entrance to the next layer would be, is a... How to describe this? It's like a weird, fleshy, black ichor that's been spread across.
What?
Like a tar pit?
Yeah, almost.
But it's fleshy.
Yeah, it's kind of fleshy looking, kind of bubbles.
Hey, wizard man, use your wizard eyes to see wizard things.
I love that the wizard eyes we were talking about are just like laser pointers. So you can like
My
look at
eyes are up
chalkboards.
I mean, I do have glowing eyes, for fuck's sake. Just squint and it focuses them.
Yeah, you're just looking, you're just like, ooh.
If you look here and here. You look at me, my eyes are just like,
Like a chameleon.
Yeah.
Thank you for lighting up my breast, Witch King.
A bunch of cats running everywhere.
There's just like one laser keeps drifting over to that team.
Okay. So I guess we try to examine this thing from afar. Between the wizard eyes and my crazy eyes. And
What if I throw one of my skeletons into it?
let's go to the left.
Of the skeletons, that's going to do 1 damage to it, or to the group as a whole, as it gets pulled in and rended apart.
Okay, so don't touch that stuff. Especially if you're undead.
We should go up the shaft, and then Adina should throw fire in here and see if it'll just light on fire and go away.
Yes,
Yeah.
Adina, work the shaft.
What if it like does more damage?
It just starts laughing, starts punching Tansy in the shoulder. Ah?
Oh my goodness.
That probably went over Jan's head.
None of you guys are sailors.
Tansy made that laugh, that like kind of fake laugh, like she got the joke.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay, Titus.
Svedgar. Alright, so Adina's gonna throw a bunch of fire down here.
Don't destroy the tunnel.
I mean, it might just explode.
Hard to think if it would be affected by, the constant wind pressure for the cracks.
What the
If
fuck?
you guys can find a way to cover those cracks, it'll work.
Can't I just
I mean, I don't have
miracle
to.
sky to like repel the...
I don't have to throw fire. I could just set that thing on fire, or start it around where it is. I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Endless amounts of magic fire.
Okay, it develops weird little teeth and like is gnashing around and makes the sound that those babies did from the mountainside before sizzling apart. And it melts.
Figures it would be that.
My poor undead. He's like, Father, why?
We
Don't bring anything around that here.
I always have them.
Yeah, there's 2 mobs climbing down with us.
Have destroyed mobs. Last time we checked them, then they were on fire. But okay.
Oh, they're fine.
Everything is horrible.
Everything is awesome.
But yeah, if you seal up those cracks with something, then you'll be able to take the elevator down proper.
Well, why don't we
But
grab
now you
all
can pass
those? Why don't we grab all those golem parts, and Adina can melt it down to metal, and then we can fill it up with metal bits, like how you'd fix a boat with sap.
I guess.
Or like
If your
broken
boat's hurt, you
plate
put
with like
sap
some gold
in
in
it.
there.
No, yeah, or a plate with gold. My brother used to do that in Corvia.
Yep. Sure. So we take some parts for various metal things and
We weld it.
yes, spot well.
Yeah, so if your wooden boat, if it ever gets like run on the rocks or cracked or just it's bad wood, you just get sap and you fill it in with sap and it cures over time and that just patches the hole.
Huh.
Pretty much.
Alright, so this area is fucked once you reach this level. It appears to be a maintenance area, and there's black tar oozing from everywhere, coating the walls.
I guess I try repelling with my sun stuff. So I can have the range sun attack and so on. Plus, I think sun is generally repellent to the things that are not from this world.
I don't think if it isn't from this world, though. It's not.
Things that are weak to sunlight, it hurts.
Yeah.
Oh,
This isn't like a vampiric thing.
it's like sun is strong against things that don't exist in this world, like angels or uncreated stuff like that. So if this thing came from like Ravenlofty stuff, then it would be like this, I suppose. Well, either way, I think I can scorch it with just.
Yeah, you can scorch your way with
attacks.
fire. Fire would work.
Okay.
Burn it. I mean, I was just gonna shoot it.
Yeah, it sizzles and falls into like black smoking liquid that quickly evaporates. This is absolutely everywhere in this area, though. Doesn't seem to be dangerous. It's just
It's dangerous if you touch it.
Flashback to my undead melting.
there's large masses where there's like teeth that are slowly opening, closing, but they don't make any attacks. If you
Why
will.
does Goop have
it
teeth?
looks like Zelda.
I was actually, I was thinking that.
Kind of like the Ganon infections.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Oh no.
End of the game, it's revealed that Link's Ganon.
Yeah, now you know.
And
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, like Link died fighting Calamity Ganon, and he was inside Link the whole time. Was in this Shrine of Resurrection. So when you wake up, you're Ganon the whole time, but don't realize it. That's why you don't remember anything. I'm fucking lying.
Okay, thank God. I'm like, what the actual fuck, man? First of all, what the fuck? Second of all, why'd you spoil the game? I won't get to play for like another year.
It was so convincing. You were so convinced.
Fuck you.
So distraught.
You're a real piece of shit.
Heartbroken. Oh no.
You wait till I get a little bit of hype for that game and you just try and destroy it.
We're back. What's happening? What's the action?
Alright, so there appear to be 3 different paths in this area. There's also more vending machines here.
Are they full?
Yep.
Not no more. They ain't.
I keep thinking they're gonna like heal us or something. Like, there's like these like pit stops for food along the way and like sleep points and stuff. Like, it seems like a video game where like we should be able to like save at certain areas.
Between you and Muna, you smash all of those open.
Look at we're all watching. It's like they were made for each
Are
other.
they pots?
No. Well, there's vases actually full of fake flowers. Well,
Just kidding.
water sausages.
Oh,
Reeds. Yeah,
yeah,
those.
I know
I'm
what
like,
water
I'm
sausage
like, what the fuck is a water
I
sausage?
know what a water
Kevin?
sausage is.
I did not know. I was like,
I know what a
what?
sea cucumber is.
Yeah. Muna goes for like all the dried peas and dried meat and stuff like that, and just kind of storing those away.
Like I take a can of that stuff and I bite into the side of it and start drinking it.
We understand. I understand pull tab technology, right? Can I show Atreus pull tab technology?
You would understand that probably, because
I'm not,
Not hard to
Atreus.
figure out.
Because
people
you're on
from,
a cannery.
plus people from the Bright Republic probably bought canned goods all the time, like cans of beer and stuff like that.
It's like-
You know, back before everything fell and people trade stopped.
Yeah. The exotic.
If you're gonna do
materials.
that, you gotta open the top so you can drink it faster.
Oh, I gotcha. And I'll open the top and turn it on its side and put my hand over the open hole and bite into it.
Oh my
And like peel the metal back and start drinking it.
Well, I mean, he's almost got shotgunning down.
It's Daryl all over again.
Oh no!
Oh no, that's the opposite of what I wanted.
Also
You're,
charming.
you're
You're
blowing it.
ruining the ship, Devin.
You're blowing it. Atreus.
Atreus likes to have fun and he never gets to have fun.
Daryl.
And you think in like the middle of like an underground ancient secret
There are no
facility-
hostages. There are no stakes. There is no. You know, if you're gonna be shitty, he's just gonna say in character. There's no hostages. There's no stakes. No one's gonna get hurt by us exploring that place. It is full of monsters that I can kill with absolutely no remorse. Can't I just have this?
Okay, but when you
Every day I wake up, I have to go with the knowledge that someone's going to be held hostage, and if I do something wrong, innocent people will die. Can't I just have this today? I got to kill a bunch of half-angels. We got to fight rock children. It was great.
Okay, but when you have a heart attack,
Don't.
I will heal you.
That's fine.
And lecture.
Let Atreus have some fun.
We're going to tell corny jokes about working the shaft. We're going to steal all these things. We're going to beat up golems. And there are no consequences. No stakes. No one could possibly get hurt.
5 minutes later, how did they all die?
Oh look at the Yaret's, you know.
Where's Muna's head? Oh god.
Stealing!
So yeah, there are 3 different paths in this. One leads to an area that is maintenance / janitorial. One is reclamation, it's called. And a third is...
Reclamation's where the Yozis are trying to break free.
Oh no.
How do you know that word?
Who taught you that word?
Yeah, maintenance, janitorial, and reprocessing. Plus a...
Oh, I don't know what any of these words mean.
You know what maintenance means? It's a word.
Maintenance from old Ancalian to modern Ancalian, which Atreus doesn't know that well.
and there is an automaton repair shop. Down another one.
We should make it so that that's not working.
Or working for us.
No, they're all crazy.
They're doing their job.
I don't think their job is to kill us.
To protect the facility?
I think their job is to work the mining stuff. I don't think they're supposed to be kill machines.
What if they were designed to be fixing people? Like like they fixed the elevator shaft. They'd work on it.
We are so broken, we need fixing. Okay, so should we go from the most boring thing, or...
Let's split up, guys.
I don't see what could possibly be in janitorial.
A janitor.
Cleaners don't have anything good.
Well, they usually have access to various places because they need to clean them. I suppose.
Why don't spies always just pose as janitors then?
I mean, that's what I did. A maid.
So it's going to be full of maids?
I can't picture you as a maid.
I don't either.
You can now.
Just ask Daryl.
So it's full of maids?
What?
Maidens?
Or butlers?
Wait. We're talking too fast for him.
I don't know what a janitor is.
They mop floors and clean out.
So a butler or a servant.
But respected less.
Kind of, but
Oh, so a slave.
respected
paid.
more.
They're paid, sort of.
That just sounds like slavery
Like
with
a
extra
serf.
steps.
They're a serf
That's a
for a
code name.
specific, a specific thing.
Oh, a serf. Okay, so...
They're washerwomen, but like not necessarily women. They just go around mopping the floors.
So like a servant in a mansion.
Yeah, mansion
They're
service.
just okay, servants. Got it.
Yeah, essentially.
Except for they do it, willingly and not against their will.
It seems as though everyone here did so willingly. This does appear to be a factory that hired people.
So, Adina's descended from slaves because a janitor and a janitor are basically the same thing, right?
That's in character. I start cackling.
Like your people. Like I guess your people originally.
I was always a little bit confused about why she was always bragging about being a janitor, but I wasn't gonna say anything.
So your people used to like clean this place and like mop up after like messes and stuff, and then over time, I guess you developed a culture where you thought that because you cleaned the land, you took care of the land, which is what janitors are. This is the origin of your entire social system, Adina.
Oh, waitress, no.
That's actually a really interesting history.
This is an entirely different culture for Ancalian.
It's like a bird becoming an eagle or a little chick.
Like a caterpillar.
With
becoming a
overalls.
butterfly.
Caterpillars becoming butterflies is a better example.
With overalls.
I forgot caterpillars existed.
Holy true.
It's really cold where I come from. You don't see them a lot.
So,
So what's What's the other one other than janitor?
You're not gonna correct that. You're just gonna let that go. You're just gonna let this continue to build. It's only gonna get worse if you don't nip it
We already
down.
had Muna say, "Oh no, that's not how it works." Like,
Janitor maintenance, the automaton repair, and then there is the reclamation area.
All right, what does reclamation mean?
salvaging?
Like lost and found. You lost it,
Oh!
and now you're reclaiming
Like
it.
salvaging ships.
Yeah, like you're reclaiming it.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not sure what it would mean in this context, but
Maybe it's full of ships.
It's probably full of broken
We're in the
whatever.
middle of a mountain.
It's probably full of broken whatever was made in this factory. We should go there.
Oh, okay. Like it's trying to reuse it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Salvaging.
Yeah, salvaging.
Okay.
Like turning swords into plowshares.
And then the last one was what? Recycling? No.
Reclamation.
Oh, like you make
No,
they make
reclamation
like
and then-
the little bits that they're making, and then some of them suck, so then they melt it and then make it into new ones.
Yeah, or like when a war's over, the soldiers come home and turn their swords into hoes and like plowshares, like
How do you turn a
tools.
sword into a hoe?
Just blacksmith. He turns it into a tool because you don't need a sword anymore.
Oh,
You
yeah, you get to blacksmith,
reclaim
they do it. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, you can't just...
All right, I know all these things now. Let's go to that place.
reclamation.
Yeah, swords to plowshares.
Okay, this appears to be another smelting area, but there's a lot of those tool bits that you saw from up higher that are broken, bent, made poorly.
So spearheads.
Yeah, there's
And
a lot of them here.
arrowheads.
Just piles and piles that appear to have been that were in the process of being melted down.
What kind of animals were they hunting here? Like, look at all these broken spearheads and arrowheads.
No, it's like a nail, but it's like all weird and circly. That's probably why they're trying to fix it.
So you think this?
I'll like pick up a nail and I'll be like, yeah, but you put it between your fingers, and I guess you stab and twist, and you pull, and it'll pull out a chunk of the meat, like a gaff hook.
Like a corkscrew for wine.
Yeah, or like a gaff hook.
I go to one of the machines and see in this pod, it's being held by those two things being put together.
Yeah, like a spear. Okay, so this is just a weapons workshop.
Really shoddy weaponship.
Well, I mean, you don't need to put a lot of craftsmanship into bows and arrows if they're going to be used by serfs.
For the listeners, he pointed at Dina when he said that.
It's all coming together, guys.
What are you?
What do you mean, what am I?
Like, you're a noble, but like what kind?
What are the
Kentaba.
There was a cantina upstairs.
No!
They were the cookers!
No!
Your entire culture came from this place.
No. You're wrong.
The cantina people and the janitors rose up and became the ruling class.
You're wrong, and you will stop your blasphemies.
Just because two words sound alike does not mean they're the same thing.
I don't know. You're a vampire and your name is Moona, like the moon. So, I mean...
What, was I always destined to be a vampire then?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, in Rupashimo Taio, Mu is the last term for a
You could just
philosophical
kill-
end, and that's
you
where
could just
vampires
kill them
come from
all.
because they break the cycle.
Oh,
Just leave it here.
no.
And then like...
You caught that, right? Mu, like M, like I'll make the symbol for Mu, like the philosophical symbol. It's the end of a cycle, and since vampires break it, Na, negative, would mean that you break the cycle. So Mu Na in Rupashimo Taio's language means broken life cycle.
It really is like Darren.
Huh. See? And like, mine is Tansy.
That's just.
And I'm named Tansy because the way I am.
Yeah, you kill babies.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
I take them. And they're mine.
And you're just okay with that?
I mean, she's better now.
I'm much better at it now.
I mean,
The
Oh
killing part?
my.
The taking
That's
parts?
the taking part.
That's not something to be proud
A
of.
little of them call him A, a little of them call him B. I'm better all round.
I mean, I
That's
have a
what
whole
I'm trying
house
to
of them. I'm much better at it now.
say. Dead babies?
No, they're not dead.
You need...
I take the
Stolen
kids and make them in
babies?
the house.
okay, they're not babies. They're clearly orphans. They don't count.
Yeah, they live in the house.
Yeah, because she took them from her parents, making them
No,
orphans.
orphans are already orphans. They don't have parents.
After she took...
No, from the Blood Village. All their parents are dead, so I took them and they're mine now. And they live in my house and they're mine.
I mean, we did resurrect
You
a
can't
number
own
of them.
people. What you can, but you shouldn't.
So I just made a Buddhist reference. She's like, oh my god, this is Daryl.
Daryl's a conspiracy theorist, so it's like, oh my god, he's just finding patterns in everything, no matter how stupid it is.
Oh no, she has a type!
Oh.
We're gonna go hunt the chupacabra of the Candyba Mountains. It's definitely real. Get the
So,
mountain.
what kind noble are you?
I don't care if I don't remember.
You're
know.
probably a lesser noble. I don't think you had a...
You don't have a title?
Okay, do you mean family or do you mean title?
Like
Title.
cantina janitor.
I don't want to be linked to your bullshit conspiracy theory.
Let's see.
I mean, it's real.
It's not real.
Cantinas take care of cities,
They do.
and they make sure the noble people, the servants under them, and the family can be fed.
If there was limit, you talking would just be like tick, 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 tick right now.
Yeah, you did. Your family didn't have a domain in it or anything, did they?
No.
You're just a lord. Unless you have something.
Yeah, you didn't have a fiefdom, so you were just a noble.
Yeah, you're a
People
lord.
would refer to you as my lord, basically.
Well, you're from that bloodline, the
Hinox.
Hinox, and they were.
Wait, Hinox?
Hinok.
Hinox means giant in some languages, or it sounds similar enough to giant.
No, giants are Tilahuns.
Okay, but Hinox also means giant, like an ogre in some derivatives of Darkanese.
You can't take our words and put them through the filter of your languages to turn them into
Well, all
things.
languages have a root somewhere.
I mean, he's white. That's what they do.
Really?
That was out of character.
Okay.
So if your
You're not
people
from
descend from ogres, then that means you were security people. Like you were probably security for this place.
Oh,
If I'm descended from ogres, then why do my eyes glow?
That's not how it works at all.
no.
I understand this, and I'm not nobility.
You're educated.
That'd be a really
Here on
interesting
out.
You
story.
would join
though.
Ancalian.
Like the lower people that were like the cleaners and the cooks, they rose up and they became the noble people.
Just
to take
put my
care of the
hand on
land,
Tansy's shoulder and I just shake my head.
I mean, I would read that book.
right? And it's like the noble people probably all died or whatever, like a way long time ago, or maybe they were really corrupt, and then
Maybe there was a flood, and
Yeah.
only people in the mountain survived, and the people from this factory descended down from the mountain and populated Ancalian.
yeah.
No.
So that sounds like a really interesting story, though.
I mean, even if it's not true,
don't
I
know
would
if
read
it's- I
that
don't know if
book.
It's true, but it sounds really cool.
We should find an author or a playwright and have him write this play.
Do we know anyone like that? I don't think so. We don't know any creative types. The oldest Sam Ray brother seems like he's the type that would write
Because
stories.
he's sensitive.
He seems like he's a writer type.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be all into alienism and writing stories and stuff.
Oh.
Or, like, painting.
Hmm.
You know, I have a lot of money.
Note to self.
I should
kill
give him
oldest
some of
brother.
it to make him write this play. And it can be a parable of how even though Ancalians are different and divided because of their class systems, they're all the same because they came from the same place.
I really like
This is
this
a
idea.
really bad idea.
I mean,
I really like
you're
this
gonna
idea. It would
get
be
lynched.
really, really funny if, like, then people thought that's really what happened. And then,
Oh, this was written by a Godbound. It must be true.
Everyone remembers their history here. It was only 5 years ago that things fell apart. We had a very, well-researched and understood society before this.
I don't know. No one knows what this is. And this was from the original stuff.
This is centuries ago, long before any of us.
Exactly. It's not out of the realms of reason in a fictional context that everyone from Kelly could have descended from this factory.
Let's see. If you want to be sure, you should ask Yara and the cousins because they're from this time.
No, we don't care if it's real. We just thought it would be a really good story.
They just want to spread lies and misinformation.
I mean, even if
Again?
Ancalians wouldn't.
Oh wait, no, because we're trying to make the Samurais important. We don't want people to think they're.
I mean, even if Ancalians wouldn't like it, still get a playwright to write it before we forget about it.
I
Maybe
mean-
send it to the Bright Republic.
Oh.
That family's already kind of tainted by the fact that one of their daughters is marrying a necromancer lord.
They're tainted. They're like
Why would you say tainted?
the coolest of the cool.
Well,
They're like
people
gonna be,
are. I mean, people
she's
are
gonna
already.
be the queen.
People
Well-
are already going like, oh, they're hanging out with the necromancer.
I haven't met a single person who said that.
Not a single
They're
one.
silently judging.
no, see,
Always.
if she's
There's only
Yeah.
been like one person, maybe two, that's been judging you.
if she'll be the queen and if she'll try to be calling herself a witch queen, then that has connotations around.
I mean, she's not a
Ancalian.
witch queen at all.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
she's
just
not.
a
She's
queen.
there's nothing magic about her.
Oh, well, say for
Except
classes
for-
they've been taking.
Oh well, I meant like
Oh.
In a broader
gesture
sense,
to the
yes.
undead legion.
Grand sorcery.
They're like doing the Thriller dance in the corner.
Janitors.
Please.
Stop.
If there is a one true God, please smite Atreus for me.
Smite. This is a fact. This has a lot of workers. There's probably a four-man. A four-man could probably, a few generations away, father, leader, patriarch figure, god, person who owned the factory.
Well, they're called. It doesn't have a name like that though.
This was all a mistake.
Yes.
I want to leave.
Unitary Church. They could have been a workers' union.
The
You're gonna
Unitary,
get burned at the stake. Shut the fuck up.
the Unitary Church is older than Ancalian, older than this stuff.
I know shipwrights who are part of a part of a dock workers union from different docks across different cities.
What's a
Even
union?
It's like when workers get together and if the
Get
employer...
married?
No, workers collect together and if their employer tries to not pay them enough, they kill the employer's dog.
What?
That's just called being a person who does that. I don't understand how that's a thing with the
It
word.
incentivizes the employer to not ever screw with the employees. 'Cause
Oh,
they-
so you hold your boss hostage.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like weird, but okay, whatever.
It's very effective.
For their dog.
Sometimes they have kids. I don't know. I was never part of any unions.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, moving on!
Glossing.
Holy
glossing,
shit.
glossing.
This is just as good as the flat earth that one.
So there was nothing in the reclamation area then.
Fucking
Yay.
platter.
Well, let's go to the Jantuary.
I mean, I'll take a bunch of them and put them in a bag so I can make arrowheads later.
Okay. So, janitor area. There is
Janitor area.
it's kind of a step down, and the paving here is the floor here is cement, and there is maybe an inch or two of just various noxious chemicals.
Huh.
Yeah, the shelves here, which contain like plastic containers, have all burst.
This is like a mortician's place. It's full of, what do you call embalming fluid?
Formaldehyde.
No, I didn't know that word, but if that's what it's called, all right, yeah.
That's what it's called.
Huh.
I don't think we should go in there because there's a lot of different alchemical stuff happening. It's all mixed up together. It's probably gonna kill us.
I mean, Aether's probably will survive.
yeah, it's alchemical. There's a bunch of different potions.
Alchemical stuff.
Yeah.
Everything here looks a bit melted.
What?
Like the plastic and stuff like that. It looks like the fumes.
What?
I'll, like, take off my gloves and
Just
put my
wanted to be
finger
that
in.
way.
It burns. It burns super bad.
Is this like an environmental hazard?
It is if you like stay in here too long or start breathing or rolling in it.
Harder than this.
Okay.
Harder than this.
Or start a flame.
You're getting the finger to the chemicals right now.
Yes, and I'll just start walking on through.
Time to light a cigar.
There's
Are you actually smoking?
Yeah.
It's going to actually explode.
Boom.
Heads up to the DM. He's actually
You're
smoking.
harder than this to poison, right?
And
He's
there are
actually,
mental
immune. He's
hazards.
actually immune to poison. He's
I'm not immune to poison, I just don't breathe.
Oh.
Okay, but you lit a cigarette in this area.
Well, it's always been lit. I didn't light it. It was lit as I was walking in.
Okay, well it takes only a few steps in before you're gonna roll.
I got this, guys!
Everybody hit the dirt!
I have to look up traps real quick.
Atris, why? I don't know what methane is. I've literally never been exposed to
Did
exploding
any of you
air.
follow him
There's
into the
a bunch of
janitor's
alchemical
No.
potions fucking spilled
He's the
all
only one
over
that
the
can
place.
survive, so.
I've never been
No,
exposed
I would have,
to it.
like, used powers before entering.
Alright, so do you have anything that like lessens damage or
I mean, yeah, I can take one less damage. Just tell me how much damage is coming, and then I'll decide whether or not to say no.
Okay.
You want this?
No, I'm very full.
Oh.
Give it to Ian.
Ian's not here.
Ian Light.
What the fuck? Why
Ian's
am I
lighter
the,
than him.
why
Ian's
am I
not
the
white.
light version? I'm my own amalgamation.
Grandpa.
So we're all like,
Okay. Because this was 10 die 6.
Alright.
Oh no!
Yeah, sure,
That's a
yeah.
lot of chemicals, so you take 12 damage.
You actually-
I will use endurance to not take 12 damage and be blown out of the room.
Yeah, flames roar, there's this horrible eruption. Out the sides of the windows of this hallway, you see every single glass window blow out. And this area starts to tilt forward as it creaks off the rebar.
Oh no!
I really hope there wasn't anything important in there.
Do I get blown backwards to
Yes.
the group?
Yeah.
Smoking?
Yes, you're
Oh.
smoking from a lot of areas.
I'll get up.
Your pipes just exploded.
There was no way to know why those chemicals detonated. But some of them light up if you, like, disturb the air around them or if you, like, make too loud of noise, like in Darrow's place.
Just noxious black and yellow smoke is pouring out of that doorway. This area is fucked.
It's an alchemical shop. Apparently janitors are alchemical.
I mean the smoke.
Not alchemicals. That's not the word I'm looking for. That's why you were laughing.
Alchemist.
Yes.
Alchemist.
I'm like, why do you-
Alchemical stuff is the right word, though. Alchemical's a real word.
No, I
I
know.
know. I'm like,
that's why
why
you
do
said
you?
that.
I'm like, why do you keep saying alchemical? That's
Oh, I'm
not.
just saying it weird.
So, wow.
Whew, that was rough.
So if you ever find a wizard's shop or like an alchemist place, and all their stuff is broken, so like someone looted their house, don't go in there, and also don't light any fires in there.
I didn't light any fires.
You have a small ember on you at all times.
Yeah, I lit it before I walked in.
It's still a hot ember.
Well,
Yeah, but I didn't light it.
Probably
I lit it
hotter.
before I walked
It's
in.
probably hotter than an open flame.
But I didn't light it. It was lit before I walked in.
That doesn't
Why
matter.
are
Do
you
you not
using
understand
the
how?
tansy?
Do you not,
Jesus
do you not
Christ.
understand how explosive gas works?
I don't like dragon's breath.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, we barely understand it because we haven't had explosions for like 1,000 years.
He's not a dwarf. I mean, he wouldn't know about that.
Atreus has never been exposed to fucking natural gas explosions.
So what's the chance of this thing exploding twice?
Well, I mean, there's already like mustard gas pouring out of the door.
Also,
at
the
us.
Atreus can handle
whole
it.
section we're on is going to break out. We should get out of here.
I mean, I doubt there's anything good in there.
I guess I'll just use my sun sight and have a peek in there and see what's there.
Well, nothing's really there anymore because it's all been partially melted by
Okay.
the chemical explosion that just occurred.
Was there anything good?
Probably not.
Does the melted things look like
just,
they might
a
be
couple
good?
dozen survivors in the back there.
Here, Muna, fuck
you!
Acid!
Fuck you! Why didn't you save us, Atreus?
We were being held hostage while you were eating snacks.
No, there was nothing in there.
For listeners, after he just rolled on the ground after being blown back and got up, he had the cigarette. He had his pipe lit in his hand, in his mouth, smoking. You're like, I don't know what happened, guys.
It's time to admit you have a problem.
The first
Atreus, I think you've had enough of you.
Stop.
sword.
All right, well, let's. The Jantarar's place did not pan out.
We should go. Is there anywhere else?
Yeah, automaton repair.
Automaton.
So what's an automaton?
I don't know.
Remember those things you killed?
Yeah, the golems.
They're
Yes.
automatons.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, I think I see where the word's coming from.
Automation.
Automotion.
Wait, so they're cars?
Some of them maybe.
Auto is an automatic, not automobile.
Automobile.
There's types of crossbows that are automatic in that they have a box on top. When you pull the trigger, it actually quickly cycles through them. So I think it's something like that. It means that it does the work for you.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Close enough. Closer than most of the shit you say, so I'm gonna let it pass.
Wait, so how's that different than like a carriage though? Because you don't do any work for the carriage.
I don't know.
Because
It's a
the carriage.
horse. It's a horse-drawn
I
carriage,
don't know.
not a machine-pulled carriage.
Yeah, but you're not doing it. It is automated.
It's just what we call. It's not automated because the horses have to be trained to do it.
The horses are inside the carriages.
Also, no, you're wrong.
Alright, whatever.
Like the ice cream
It doesn't
truck.
matter. It doesn't matter.
It
There was
don't
a horse
matter.
in there.
No, yeah, but you know what does matter? Your wild conspiracy theories about janitors and fuck.
That would be an excellent play.
I will not watch.
So after like a minute, an emergency light starts flashing, and another of those contamination prevention things, gateways, balloons up,
Oh no.
sealing off that area, so
Oh.
that there's no longer a gaping void.
Good for
Good.
it. All right,
Right on time.
to the automated
With
area.
them without just sitting there like gaping boy.
Sorry, Muna.
Diversity. Good for us.
It means something.
So this area is sealed off with an enormous gate, like electronic gate. There's a sensor,
Level 3 pass?
No, 4 pass.
level 4 pass. Yeah, if you use the level 4 pass, it slides open again.
Perfect.
And this appears to have been a workshop. Well, the tools are taken, gone, and on the other side of this room is a woman, much like the guide you saw upstairs, impaled against the wall, missing an arm.
Oh.
Oh, Alice.
She's kind of gripping. She's been impaled with a sword. A very,
Got more than she. Sworded.
a very large sword. It's just through her torso. She's kind of grasping at the handle, kind of tugging it.
Is it moving?
The sword?
The woman.
Yeah,
Yes.
he just said that.
Okay, I
Is
wanted to
it-
confirm.
Oh no.
Is it Ancalian sword?
Oh
It's a
yeah, I guess she
sword.
could have been dead like,
Whoa.
like had her hand.
Can I do my CSI thing and find out?
She's not dead. She's...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. She's still dead, so I should be able to see how she
She
died.
never-
she's
she was never
automaton.
One,
alive.
she's not dead, and two, she's made of nuts and bolts.
Oh, I thought they were talking about the girl who was taking all the pictures.
No, the
No,
automaton.
the
Alice.
No.
the
It was
attendant.
Alice.
How does an AI get sorted?
Because she's not a
Someone sorted
hologram.
it.
She's an automaton.
She's not jam.
She's, yeah.
She's not Arnold Rimmer.
I don't get that one.
I don't know. I guess I'll walk up and pull the magic sword out.
Arnold.
She kind of falls forward and clutches at this gaping wound through her. It's like, oh, thank you. She scans around. Engineer.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we are.
So, who
I mean, I
sorted
am.
you? Who stabbed you?
Intruder. Not a member of staff. Unidentifiable characteristics.
How long ago was it?
Unidentifiable characteristics?
I don't even know what any of that means.
It means that I do not know what they were.
Ah,
Like a monster.
Yes, that would be a word for it.
anything significant with the sword? Like Dina was asking?
It is.
Also, I know a lot about swords because I have the word of sword.
It's made of teeth.
Like, a bunch of teeth stitched together?
Yeah, like the center is like a long bone, and there's teeth wired into it. This thing had to have been jammed in with a lot of force.
That's really creepy.
So, like I just imagine just walking up and pulling the sword out and it being like The Legend of Zelda, just a nice knight's claymore, and it being like, oh, cool, whatever. And then Adina keeps asking with the sword. It's like, oh, yeah, I know about sword. What is this sword? And then he looks down and it stops being like the nice metal knight's claymore, and it's made of teeth, and it looks like soul edge, and he's like,
It's like, does it look Ancalian? Nah.
These teeth are all clearly from different people, too.
Oh.
So, you know what I just thought of? The fact that
See, which can you
Yared's
check-
followers
I
have
can
those.
I can see it side the fuck out of
Yared's
this
followers have those, and also Yared makes shadows so you can't see what he looks like, and there's shadow goo everywhere. So it's probably another Yared.
How long ago was it?
huh,
thing.
that's not a terrible conclusion. That makes sense.
325 days.
Wow, that's a very more precise answer than your other one gave us. Good
I-
job, Alice.
Yes, thank you. I am the central data bank. She's kind of like, she's clearly slightly damaged if she has one arm and has been banged around.
Well,
a bit.
where's her other arm?
I don't.
And you know what? Let's just pause. And we're back now. The goddamn sirens are gone.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, is her arm lying around here?
She's kind of looking around, and finally she reaches under a cabinet that was full of tools, and she finally finds her arm coated in coolant.
Cool. What do I do with the... Is the teeth sword magic?
No, it's just a really brutal-looking sword.
I'm just gonna put
mean-
my hand on one end, put my hand on the other, and just crumple it up into a ball and throw it away.
But I want to
What?
smell it first.
Wait.
Let me smell
Well,
it.
you can't
Does it
get
smell
rid
like
of that.
cousins?
No.
Okay.
Clearly.
Maybe you'll be able to examine. Maybe some of those teeth belong to dead people,
I mean, they probably all belong to dead people.
so you can see who stabbed them. Because they're probably the same person. might
Only if
have
they
been-
died when they had the teeth taken out.
Yeah, what if a tooth fairy took them?
I don't even ask anymore.
About what?
The things you say.
I mean, they're real, and they'll stab you. I like move my wrist down, and I have like,
can't even from fragments.
and like even for my glove, there's like two tiny little daggers. I killed a tooth fairy for these.
I think Kevin's point was like, if they took the teeth out first and then they killed them.
Crumpled into a ball, and then I hacky sack kick it into a nearby pot of boiling metal.
You're the worst kind of treasure hunter. The one that ruins the treasure that you don't want.
You're
Indiana
the
Jones.
non-magical item.
Yard would have loved it.
Yeah, Yari would have loved it.
Into the metal.
You're the best friend Yard would have.
So yeah, Alice is kind of moving around, trying to reattach her arm.
I think I'll help her with that.
Oh yes, thank you.
Tech stuff.
As to answer your previous question, I am the central broadcaster. They're all disconnected now. Programming is damaged.
What do you broadcast?
Information about the facility. List of workers.
Oh, so maybe that's why we couldn't get the information from the other Alice, because she couldn't connect to you. So
All of them were disconnected violently.
So can you tell us exactly
She
what this
broadcast.
facility is for?
This facility is the proud creator of 80% of... Would it be called Ancalian back then? Possibly not.
I don't think so. I think they were like the Kamite.
Empire,
Just
something
save this
Dean.
realm.
The Kamite Empire's tools, drill bits, hammers, any tool needed for the hands-on engineer.
Ah, interesting. So when was this facility shut down?
That data is corrupted, gathering from carbon dating, centuries. Apologies. Data partially corrupted.
Who damaged you? Who attacked you? Wait,
She
no,
said-
we talked about this already.
Yeah, she said she couldn't identify him.
Right.
Was there any activity here?
Are there not cameras? Oh, wait, we don't know what those are. Damn it!
Activity here? Much activity going on for the past 5 years.
Any people going down here?
Many.
Ah. Where have they been heading to?
Down further, I've lost contact with most of the lower facility.
Oh.
There is an partially off-site sister's facility. Several floors down, there's a tramway you can take.
Oh, hey, do you know what this black goo is?
Sensors indicate a similarity to the entity that assaulted this unit.
See?
Ah.
Like another Yared.
What's the sister location about? Sister location. What?
Data not found. It
Interesting.
appears that the facilitators of this area did not wish me to have knowledge.
Top secret facility.
It's like an extra super top secret because this was also a top secret facility.
It wasn't at the time, though.
Just in a mountain.
Yeah. That arm finally sinks in and kind of fibers itself back together. She takes this kind of putty or glue from a table and starts sealing up her stomach.
Are you able to leave this facility?
Yes.
Will you, like, die or something?
No, though I lack information regarding anything outside of this facility. I was created to be a guide for this area alone.
Well, is there any other information we can gather here for this facility, blueprints or some other information? Because I think we'll be looking to re-establishing some industry, but somewhere else maybe. So it will be very useful to us.
That is outside the scope of my knowledge.
You're looking at the new Cantown tour guide right here, guys. Come on.
Oh, it definitely will be interesting. So I guess we'll let her patch herself up and take her on our way out.
We should probably take her to the sister facility with us. She knows more about this infrastructure.
She doesn't know anything about the facility.
Yeah, she doesn't know anything, but she still is more familiar with this architecture than we are.
I mean, it looks advanced geotech, so it's not that hard to figure it out.
Okay. I'm kind of fond of the robot chick. Maybe I'll marry her. Have robot kids.
Hey, Mona, have you heard that?
What? I'm still kind of deaf from that explosion.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anywhere else we needed to check on here? Or was the last location?
These were the 3 areas on this floor.
Okay. So I guess we can prepare to move further down.
Quiet.
Okay, let's.
Alright, this is gonna hurt soon.
Alright. When scanning the card, you have access to 3 more floors.
Okay.
Floor 5, which is a command control area. floor 6, which is reprocessing and archives. And floor 7, she's actually rolling this out, is another archive, as well as a hydroponics area, as well, and the tram area.
Interesting. So
Wow.
let's go check it 4x4 then.
Yeah, let's. So floor 5, command and control.
Okay. The floor here is falling apart. Like the moment you step down, there's cracks everywhere. You can hear the wind blowing up. And there are way more dead bodies here.
Do we all dead bodies or nuns and priests and stuff?
Those aren't real enough for you?
I'm just wondering whether they're ancient dead bodies or recent dead bodies.
So these people look like they're nobility. Some look like knights, monks. Let's say 2 or 3 of them are within the last month.
Oh,
Hey, wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can actually save
you
them.
can do it.
Okay,
Unless they're
Unless they've been
buried.
buried properly.
Yeah.
They might have, seeing as it's pretty
well,
similar.
what are the 3 choices?
There is a appears to be a noblewoman
Okay.
wearing pauldrons and a sword. Her knight, who's wearing her banner. Which of the houses would she be from? It's kind of hard to tell because she's pretty shriveled at this point. So
Yeah.
But you don't wouldn't
I mean,
you
there's-
recognize the heraldry though?
oh yeah, you would actually.
Yeah.
1 second.
You both have like, I think you have a thing for that, don't you?
I do.
Or you do.
We're
you
nobles.
both have stuff to know that. But no, that was your old knight thing.
Yeah, I just have to find the families on here. They're not too hard to find. It's just.
We'll pause.
All right,
The
that's
5 families. Page.
And we're back. All right. So where were we then?
King of Noble.
I will bring the noble back to life with someone's today.
Okay. Her skin becomes a dark color again. Blood rushes to her face, and she sits up. This woman only has one eye. The other is just pure flesh.
Can you heal that? You can fix
That's
it.
That's her. That's her sign of nobility.
That's, noble
Oh.
deformity.
I kicked the eye back and ripped the eye. I'm
And
sorry.
not noble.
Yeah, she is slightly more masculine, dark skin and very fluffy white hair that's cut short. And she jolts up and is patting herself down. What happened?
You were gone. You're okay, man.
Looks at all the bodies around her, her fallen captain of the guard. She's like, "This isn't hell."
Nope. Not yet.
Can you bring back the other ones?
A couple of them, not all of them.
Well,
Some
we-
are too far gone.
She draws this rose from her from inside her dress. It's coated in glass, and you can immediately sense that it's a holy relic.
Pretty.
Oh, thank the creator.
No, he's the one that did it.
Yeah.
Did you hear the call as well?
The call?
Well, that's why you're here, no?
No, we're here because
We just thought this place would be great to look at.
Well, I mean, I had to leave, but
All right, the stranger.
yeah.
We heard that there were a bunch of stuff like that going up into the mountains, so we're trying to find out why.
Yes, me and brother. Oh, she looks at the monk nearby. Brother Phalak. He escaped from his monastery during the calamity. She goes over to him and starts searching around. And finally withdraws an earring, which also appears to be a relic of some sort.
Is he too far gone to bring back?
No, he's also.
Wish it didn't cost effort for the day.
We can just sleep, it's fine.
Yeah.
We have beds like 5 feet away.
Yeah, we'll take a nap.
Okay, well then I'll heal everybody that I can in that case.
Okay. So you revive this noblewoman's captain of the guard and brother Phalak.
I mean, if you're gonna do a job,
They
Really
all
are it.
momentarily horrified at the prospect of being brought back to life, from whatever it was they were feeling in that entire time where they were.
Hopefully not eternal happiness. Otherwise, I'm the asshole.
They weren't in heaven, no.
Otherwise, I'm the bad guy.
Heaven is accepting
Way to go,
visitors.
Willow. Alright, hi.
Welcome.
Okay, so I'm Adinekele, Jantrirovisma. This is Switch King. This is Atrus and Tansy.
I'm Tansy, hi.
Hello.
Hello. I knew your
Obvious
parents.
demon.
Oh,
And
Like, okay.
Big smile.
she kind of looks edgy about you.
don't worry, they're fine.
Okay.
We heard that there are a lot of people going to this mountain with various artifacts, and we came in here to investigate what was going on. Can you explain?
I really wish I could. I felt about 3 years after the calamity. I felt this urge. So my family was holding out in their hold. I went down to the crypt and found an artifact of our family saint, and I felt this pull
It's
to
just
come
like,
here.
It's just like
Yeah, just like
map
sit.
location updated.
And I met Brother Phalek along the way, who mentioned feeling something similar, like this urge.
Mhm.
And there's my captain of the guard, Seacon, who agreed to come with me. The only man my family could spare.
And what's your name?
I am Brita, Kelger.
How did you die? Or like, if you don't remember how you died, how did the other ones die? 'Cause you probably died the same way.
She kind of shakes out her dress and keeps shaking until something falls out. And the dagger that had been implanted like way into her chest and broken off
wow.
slides out. So it just kind of pushed out when she was revived,
Yeah.
Gross.
Oh,
covered
my.
in teeth.
Oh.
Huh. So that's weird.
Yeah.
She kind of flexes her jaw. It's like, we're all there. Whatever it was, they pinned me down and started pulling.
Oh.
And you can't describe it, I'm guessing?
He looked like a foreigner.
I pointed at Atris.
No.
Hello.
I point at myself.
Almost as pale. She tries to describe it in a way that you would describe like someone of like Asian appearance.
Oh, someone from Rukushimo Taiho.
I'm sorry, I don't know that land, but
I've never been there. I just heard of it.
most likely that could be what it's called. But indeed, he had things with him.
What do you mean when you say things?
Black, oily, teeth all over. It looked like they were once men, but coated in this
Oh.
viscous. We managed to fight a few of them off, but eventually, well, between them and the undead,
Are all the bodies in here undead?
they were.
Okay.
Oh my.
It's like between them and the undead, and we look over and at all the other bodies are slowly getting up. We're like, oh fuck.
How did we not notice this whole time?
Okay.
Brother Phalek managed to turn a number of them, and then my captain of the guard managed to slay. Well,
Cool.
Yep.
Takes like real faith to be able to turn things.
So I guess I'm going to look around my side to try looking at any other artifacts that might be around.
there's a few more of those boxes in this area, but like, because there's a lot of bodies in here of people who are like nuns and just holy figures. A few more of those boxes and containers.
Can I sniff out any Kalays
Probably,
besides her?
probably distant relatives.
Okay.
No one that would seem like a distinct.
Sister.
Yeah.
You said you felt a call to come here.
Yes. I don't quite know how to describe it.
Do you still feel this call?
She closes her eyes and kind of wraps her fingers in prayer. Yes.
I say,
And,
like,
like-
is it to come right here in this room, kind of thing, or
Down. Further.
And like this call instinctively told you to bring all your important relics.
It didn't say it specifically, but it felt right.
Interesting.
Interesting.
I thank you all for your aid. Your this revival. This kind of shakes her head.
If you wanted to like go upstairs and like sleep for a while and like stay in one of the safe warm beds, that would probably be a good idea.
Oh,
I'm the vampire.
yeah.
She kind of looks at her bodyguard. She's like, "Forgive me. I don't think I can go any further, but you
I think
should all, if you can." She hands you. She just holds up the rose and the earring.
I guess we'll gather all of them up.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. Upstairs is safe except floor 2 because it's, molten. But everything else should be fine.
Luna kind of. It's like, I can guide them upstairs.
Can I are either of the artifacts identifiable by any of us? Via our words?
Like, are there any
These are more-
saints that you guys know?
Because there's a lot of relics.
Yeah.
I mean, just their power identifiable.
Oh, yeah,
Out of
they're
curiosity.
very minor magical items, essentially. The rose has like a minor fertility gift to it, where, if set in an area, flowers will bloom.
Oh, that's really give that to your wife.
Right?
I thought it was gonna like be a fertility gift. I'm like, give that to your wife.
Give that to your wife. Shattered over her face.
And the earring likely can turn undead for a turn. It's a very, D&D style.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Too weak for us to
monk
use.
with a undead turning earring. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, basically. A minor turning or something. Lesser undead turning.
So I guess we gathered it up and
Yeah, and all
Let's
the other
explore the
stuff that's
floor.
around the room. Like, there's other ones, I'm assuming.
No, all the rest seem to be raided.
oh,
Because the one that killed you guys, did they know that you had these?
They didn't seem to care.
Okay, that's what I was basically asking.
I shouted at them that they would not take it, and they laughed it off.
Sounds like
so maybe some other people died here with their artifact, and next people that came in took those artifacts to go further down, and yeah, this was the last wave sort of, and then the raider came in.
Fair enough. Alright, we should probably keep going, because it sounds like there are other people, and also monsters.
Yes.
So it's no longer a romp in the park with no hostages.
Okay.
everybody looks anxious. It's like powdered.
I'm sorry, what?
Powdered sugar all over his face.
There are now hostages, so...
What? No, when? How?
Look at these
Well,
people.
Maybe there are hostages, or maybe there are dead bodies around. There's probably some
Of both.
raiders.
Either way, there's gonna be monsters
No. There are hostages now?
and monsters.
Okay, well,
The
the
best
monsters
case
part
scenario
is not
though.
the part I'm yelling about, Witch King.
We
Bet-
don't know if those people are still there, or if they survived. They may have met the same fate that we have. Something in here is tracking down, or appears to be.
Best case scenario, there are hostages. A little worse, there are some people that are dead that the Witch King can bring back.
No, worst case scenario, there are hostages. Best case scenario, there aren't.
One thing you're going to notice is some of the more recent undead have their teeth yanked out, and because you're medical, they were all pulled out post-mortem, or pre-mortem, before they died.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Not all of them, but it's like someone was picking and choosing the teeth to yank out.
What's really creepy about
Double
this
teeth.
whole thing is Yared, I know it's because Ian's not here for this session, we have to contrive a reason, but in character it's he's creeping around in the pipes right now. Is this actually him just going on a rampage?
Is he
There-
being secretable
this-
behind our backs the entire
this is
time?
his MO, and I'm just looking this is a
You
Yared
fell
thing.
into my
I
trap.
keep saying it.
And I'm genuinely worried. I'm oh no.
Hello, Witch King. This is my burrow.
Welcome to your take.
No!
All right, so
Let's explore this floor.
yeah. Is there anything else here? I
Uh,
don't know why I said that in character.
there's that control area,
Yep.
like the foreman's office
Let's go.
is on this floor. A lot of like finger scratching.
Is his name
and-
Juan?
Probably not.
If it wasn't, he would be he's the one. He's.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
He's
It
the
looks like
architect.
multiple people have tried to get into this room. There's like a sword jammed into the side, trying to wedge it open.
Amateur.
Is it
Smash!
thief sword? It's a
Nope.
normal sword. Okay.
No, it's a noble sword. It looks like someone tried to tear open the panel and work through the wiring.
I smashed the door open.
It goes flying down the hallway, and air pressure hits you, and it's stale air, but less bloody and awful than the rest of this area. This feels like it hasn't been touched in a long ass time.
So it doesn't smell as good in here, but looks like no one else has gotten here, so there might be more stuff here.
Yes. Let's explore.
This area is lavish. This definitely feels like the home of like a leader type. You know, wallpapers, a lot of wallpaper, wooden floors, screens along the walls that have long since powered down.
Okay.
And to one side is a kind of living room area where there is a skeleton in a couch with a circular wound going through one side of the head and out the other.
Oh,
Yeah, weapon on the floor.
dark. Wait, the fuck guns didn't work here.
Could have been a hard one.
Could have been just when the things were shattering.
Oh yeah, it could have been a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
In the galaxy.
Also, it might have been a hardened gun and all that.
Are you doing Weird Al right now?
Okay.
Oh, that's not.
What else?
Past that is a control room. Like this area has a lot of things in it. Fine carpeting, stuff on the wall. Some of it is rotted simply through time.
Mhm.
But yeah, there is a control room in the back with a lavish chair. A lot of the screens have shut down or lost power, but there is one for the top floor, some kind of emergency contamination or decontamination area
Uh-huh.
that appears to be keyed on the living area.
Was there anything of note in the first floor living area?
That was the area that was filled with gel and people.
I thought that was like level
So he just
2 or
killed
3.
everyone in there and then killed himself.
I start reading the controls about the living area. Because I can read.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. It appears to be a... This living area was for visitors and, the family of workers, and had an emergency bomb shelter type.
Capacity.
Yeah, have function to it basically because the further down you are, the safer you are. But up top, it's still reachable.
Uh-huh.
So it had a weird one-time failsafe where, in the event of a disaster, it would seal off that room and protect the inhabitants.
Okay.
Oh!
It went off about 4 years ago.
How many people are in there?
From the looks of it, you see like almost 100. This was a large facility, like almost a hotel.
They're not dead in the sleeping area.
Wait.
They've been put under a fey charm to sleep away the ages without aging.
Is that what it said even?
Yeah, basically it was an
Okay.
emergency. It was an emergency.
Okay, sorry.
It was emergency tech from, pre-shattering, where it's like, oh, there's a nuclear attack or something. We're gonna freeze all these people in this type of, bulletproof gel that'll preserve them. And it only went off 3 years ago. 4 years ago.
There's still 100 people in there though.
It's like the Cousins Burrows. You know how they have those beds where they can sleep away time?
Yeah.
Well, like the time train.
Like the time train.
So the way to...
So when we come back up, there's 100 people we could just let out. They've only been frozen for a few years.
Yeah. So, do we have to turn it off from here, or is there some?
Yeah, this is the key. This is the key room for
Which we won't do because we're going deeper in. So we'll unfreeze them on our way out.
What if something we do down there compromises them? Or our ability to get them fast enough?
The facility is falling apart.
You could send.
This place has existed longer than your recorded history.
Yes, but it's still in quite a state of disrepair.
I mean,
who knows what's going to happen when we go down there?
You could send message to Muna to go up there and deal with them.
I don't think having Muna try and herd 100 people is going to be the most...
She's like, you mean 99, right?
She's not that. I'll expect that from Daryl.
The information here seems to point to it being fairly safe and built to last.
Alice,
Stop doing shit.
kind of been following behind you, walks over to the keyboard, looks around, and pulls a cord out, or like a long shaft. Twists her head and pulls out something which looks similar, and pushes this other one in. Copying information, pulls it out, puts it back in.
Glorious.
I have taken the liberty of taking remote control of this dashboard.
These golems are really advanced.
Yeah.
So anytime you wish to activate the failsafe on floor 1, simply inform me.
Right, we'll do that on our way out.
Specifically, or like anyone we see? Like any of you that we see?
Not anymore.
The other ones are disconnected, remember?
Okay.
Disconnected. Some of them I would not trust.
Huh.
Especially with small children.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like draw a circle on her forehead.
Well, she does have a glue-filled hole in her thing. Probably some stitch around her
She's
arm.
also not organic. She's fully robotic.
Oh, the other one's organic?
Nope.
No.
No, she's fully robotic. Like, none of them are organic at all.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like,
They're all robots. All of the versions.
She's
of her.
drawing a circle in her forehead so we know it's ours.
Oh, okay.
yeah, because
Yes.
she said not to trust the other Alice's.
Right.
so-
Okay, that makes sense. I thought you were using like a beast gif on her.
No,
No.
clearly Rick and Morty, where it's like, okay, we're gonna draw these X's on us. You know who we are.
Alright.
It's like Star Wars Episode 7. I marked you, now you're, known character.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because she said not to trust the other ones, and the other ones might try to trick us.
What if this is one of the other ones, and it is tricking us?
Moving on.
Additionally, it appears that access to the tramway several floors down has already been accessed and unlocked.
When?
5 years ago.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, let's continue.
So, I guess that's it for this floor. So, floor 6.
Okay.
We're processing an
Wait,
archive.
no, what we're doing is going for a nap.
Oh, yeah.
Which king needs to nap?
Yes, he does. He uses
I
3 efforts.
I spent half my effort.
Okay, Atrus will just sit down on the floor in this control room, splay his arms out, and start to nap.
I guess we
I'm
can...
gonna walk over to where the skeleton is, and I'm gonna push him off the
Tansy!
couch, and I'm gonna
Put him under the couch and put a sheet over him.
No, I'll
Be
just
respectful.
like enchant him and add him to my squad. There. It's fine.
It's the skeleton with a bullet through its head rises to join the ranks.
It doesn't matter.
I'll go to sleep on the.
He's got a gun. You see the only one there with a gun.
Should we maybe sleep with the rest of the party?
Can I hover while I sleep? Is that
Yeah, this area actually has a really plush bed.
Dibs.
Okay.
Aw, I was gonna call it.
I called dibs already. You already picked the couch, sucker.
Plus, again, this is a super safe area simply because nothing has been in here.
Well, now it's less safe because someone took the doors out. Okay.
And we
let's see.
sleep.
You don't have.
Seems like-
What? Can you lockpick ancient civilization doors? Because I
I
can't.
can burn it, walk through, unburn it.
But then we're just trapped in a room and under your.
That just
hostage.
sounds like slavery with extra steps.
That just sounds like you trying to hold power over me.
Then if you have problems, you just go Tansy, and Tansy opens the door.
But then we're back to Squid. It doesn't matter.
But then, whatever. See you, Swipe.
Yeah.
Next floor.
Meat man, I'm sorry, meat man.
Yeah, as you get in the elevator, Alice kind of perks her head. Morning. Extreme environmental hazard on the next floor.
Is it fire?
Contamination. Studying. No.
Is it cold?
Extreme radiation levels.
Shit.
Oh.
Would you like me to activate radiation barriers?
Yes.
That sounds like a good idea.
She goes over to the console and kind of waves her hands over it, and lead lining slides up.
Wow. I was kind of expecting something more advanced than just big sheets of metal.
And it glides down through that level, and it's just full of radiation.
Should we send Aethos in?
Yeah, okay. I'll
you
go
have-
explore Radiation Land.
Do you have any of those magic suits that make it so we don't die from that?
You should take my undead with you.
Unfortunately, no. They were filtered out due to cost-cutting
What?
budget reasons, as well as the creation of automatons to work in the highly dangerous, irradiated areas of the facility.
Damn you cheap Camelites.
I was gonna say, that sounds really unsafe. Wow. They really don't value their work.
Union would have fixed that.
Okay,
Or, you know-
Aethos, adventure.
Alright, I go into the radiation level.
I
Oh,
want-
wait.
Take my undead with you. Just
Well, no, because then they'll get sick.
You're radiation.
No, if they come with us, then they're gonna be irradiated, and then they're gonna irradiate everyone they go near.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
sounds like
shit.
a power, but it would actually be
Well,
horrible.
even the cousins warned you about this the last time.
They kept telling you not to.
Right.
Well, my clothes are usually fine, but why take the risk seeing this place is whatever? So I'll strip down naked to the day I was born.
Okay.
I'll just leave my clothes and stuff in a pile. Tansy, if anyone tries to loot me before I'm dead, just completely and utterly forget everything about morality that you've ever learned and just go to town on.
Tries to loot you before you're dead.
Yeah, here's a pile of my stuff. I say naked as the day I was born, except for my pipe. I just put it on the floor in front of you. Just
I
like
see.
nest on it, like a rooster. A proud, angry rooster that'll scratch out people's eyes.
So you're not even gonna bring a flask with you? That sounds not like
No, it's right here. In my other hand.
It's right here between my butt cheeks.
No, it's in my hand, and then I have my smoke.
Goes in, explodes.
That's funnier.
If I need my gun, I'll just, call it.
Okay,
Let's
Aethos, go on.
jump through somewhere.
Okay. So you step down into the elevator alone. Alice programs it to go down and release the radiation ceiling. And you are on a floor that is just smoking. White, hot smoke everywhere.
Huh. I will, what is it called? So my AC reducer says that I am... Such forces as a weapon hazard... Oh, here we are. I'm immune to environmental damage from cold, pressure, radiation, or vacuum. Impervious.
Okay. The first thing you see in this hallway is someone standing there at a door, holding a box in one hand, and their hand just goes against it over and over again, knocking on this. Looks like they've been doing it for
Oh,
quite a while.
it's a sad, sad zombie.
I'll approach.
Glowing one.
They are wearing a. Well, you probably know what this looks like. You hung around the
Kanto?
the Unitarian Church enough. This is an actual father of the religion, not a bishop, but
Is he all corpsey?
yeah, he's corpsey as fuck, and he's kind of mumbling under his breath and just repeatedly doing that.
Hey, are you intelligent?
He kind of turns to look at you, stares.
Brains.
You don't have anything on you, do you?
Naked.
Not even a weapon?
Nope. Just my pipe and my flask.
Kind of reaches out for you.
I'll just, put my flask in my hand that has my smoke in it and reach out to shake his hand.
Someone kind of goes for that, then reaches up, just kind of pressing against the side of your head. Kind of nods to himself after a moment and pushes the box your way.
Oh, okay. Well, I have this now.
I wish I had some parts.
Can
Yeah.
you talk? You're mumbling.
Down. Need to go down.
Like, in the elevator?
It nods heavily.
Okay, I can do that.
Kind of pushes at you, and then gets down and like exposes his neck.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know undead. What kind of undead is this? I don't need specifics, but is it...
It's a revenant, I guess. It's something that has vague memories of its past, but not...
It's not a real person. It's just an echo.
It's aware of the hell it's in, essentially.
It's an echo of him?
Yeah. One that's vaguely aware of what's happening to him.
Alright, if it's just an echo, then there's no reason for me to try and have Witch King save it, because the person has moved on. This is what I vaguely know, right?
Yeah. It's just a memory.
Okay, I'll put the box down, and I'll just put my hand on his forehead, thank him for his service and time, and I will remove his head from his body.
He looks at you, and his eyes clear up for a moment, and he looks peaceful as he dies.
And then I'll put his head back down onto his neck, put his body on the ground, and, yeah, I guess there's something to wrap him in.
Radiation.
No. This area appears to have been like...
I go put the box in the elevator.
Yeah. This area appears to have been an archive. Just filing cabinets in a circle. There's desks in certain areas.
Alright, I'll poke around, see what I can find. Key cards, because I know what those look like now. I guess I can't take a lot of things back.
There's people who have long since died here, like ancient-looking skeletons with weird glowing mounds growing on them.
Gross.
Just the stuff you want to bring back, wield it as a weapon, and then you can recall it.
That's not how it works. That would be very out of the.
It's like, I've got a lightsaber app on my phone, so therefore...
Basically, everything's coated in yellow dust from Fallout.
Okay. I'll keep looking on through for anything significant.
Okay. In one area, you find what looks like it was once a living area for people who passed through here. Papers on the floor that were used as beds. More of those undead. Nuns, from the looks of it.
Oh, how'd they get down here?
And they're all just kind of crouched together, rocking, staring forward.
Do they have any more of those boxes?
No.
Well, I will pick up a handful of, I'm going to say, loose change on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I will huck it at the nuns and kill them, because they're undead.
Yeah, they die very easily.
Alright.
Not even a small swarm of them, just...
God of Bow. Well, I'll use the bed sheets to wrap them up and keep a bed sheet for the other guy and wrap him up in that, and then I'll keep on looking.
Yeah.
Weren't they using paper for beds?
Yep.
That means there is no sheets.
Yeah. There's scribbles, a journal you actually find.
I'll take that.
Yeah, this appears to have belonged to the father you saw. He's discussing how he managed to coalesce with the Mother Superior of a nearby
Nunnery.
nunnery, and together they brought
Covenant.
a covenant. Yes. And though all of his brothers essentially died, he managed to get a few people from the monastery and head up. Those who had heard the call, essentially.
Alright, I'll try to remember any names or specifics and just leave that behind here.
Okay. There's a list of names of the people who died on the journey here. A lot of them. There was like a dozen people, and dwindled down to 3.
Okay. I will continue on searching then, after very lightly looting these people to see if there's anything significant we need.
Holy symbols. They carried weaponry simply because, God, they would have died horribly if they didn't.
Yeah, nothing here I can use.
These people look like they suffered severe injuries just getting here.
Alright. I'll move on and continue sweeping.
Yeah. That's not all you find here, however. Just the box and the journal.
Alright, I'll gather all the bodies in a pyre and set it on fire.
Okay.
And then I'll head back into the elevator and stand there.
Sensing.
Oh, Atrish, you're back.
Yeah, she brings you up.
I found a box.
Is it gonna kill us?
Well, okay. I'll like pick up a little knife and kind of poke the box. No, it's just a box. It's not a mimic.
No, I mean like, because it has the poison in it.
Huh? It's just a box.
We'll just put it on it.
Yeah.
If we burn away the box, the inside should be fine.
I
Did
don't.
you burn away the radiation?
The box is here. And I don't know why you're asking me. I don't know anything about.
I just
anything.
opened the box. Screw radiation. I can cure cancer. It's fine.
The inside is airtight sealed, and there is a goblin inside.
A goblin?
A goblin?
Yes.
Ah, it was a trap.
I totally thought
Bokoblin.
that's what you said too, but I'm
A
assuming you said
bokoblin.
goblet.
Yeah, there's a goblin
amiibo.
inside, and it kind of has a golden angel on the outside that's kind of curved up as part of the handle, and is holding the chalice proper.
I bet you're supposed to drink out of it.
And water.
Atris is now miming putting his alcohol into the cup for the
I
listeners.
mean, what will
Purifies it into water.
Well, that's the opposite of useful.
Holy water, but
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
that's even worse.
Wait a minute, and I'll just like dip my fingers in and like spray tansy.
I was
like a cat.
just gonna say,
Like
I
a
was gonna
cat.
slap it out of your hand. I was literally
Like I do
just
that.
gonna
Like
say
I'm flicking water. Like
Roll
scat.
initiative.
Ah,
Dextry.
I'm gonna slap the cup out of his hand.
Okay, careful. That's an artifact, guys.
Thank you for taking care of my stuff, Tansy.
Just to return the favor by burning her with what her equivalent of acid is.
Well, Muda wasn't here.
I don't think it would actually hurt me. Well, maybe it still would. I don't
It
know.
hurt her. She'd be like, what the
Sting you.
fuck, Atris?
Oh, what's even 1 point of damage? Don't be like that.
What is your fucking damage?
I'll
This
show
how
you
you're
what
paying?
point of fucking damage. What does it even fucking mean?
Throws
you
battery
maniac?
acid in your face. How's it feel? How's it feel, Atris?
1 point of damage.
Battery acid.
Look, we're a fucking car. We can open that window again, by the way.
It's quiet.
Anthony, go open that window. It is so warm in here.
Pick up that can.
Anthony!
Do it.
Slut.
Jesus Christ almighty. Anyway, re-equip my gear.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got the goblet. I put my clothes on. We have to keep going down, the
Floor 7.
skeleton of the priest man said.
I'm gonna take you at face value on that one.
Also, here's a bunch of names.
Names that said it.
Names I'm gonna call you.
I mean, I really slurred them, but that's all I can remember from the journal of people who came here.
Okay.
Yeah. Alice brings you down another floor. She pauses the elevator then. She's like, please maintain a firm grip on the floor.
On the floor.
Then she continues down, and when she opens up, there is a horrible whirlwind all around you. Pretty much every branch of this area has been torn off and fallen into the void, save for a single corridor forward.
Fucking horrifying.
Okay, I'll head on down.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Everyone hold on to Atreus.
Okay.
He won't get thrown off.
After about 5 minutes of walking, the floor starts giving way to poles of rebar and metal. And at the end, you see a dangerously swaying cart hanging from cords.
Let's get on.
Okay.
Alright, we'll get on the cart.
I apologize, but from this area on, I will have no knowledge of the layout or dangers of this facility.
It's fun.
That's fine. Maybe we'll find you some update.
Okay. And the trolley slowly slides forward, rocking dangerously back and forth from the wind that blows from every direction.
Probably like. I guess my weather charm doesn't work down here, right? Or weather.
Yeah, this isn't really wind as in weather, it's
Air pressure.
from the sheer pressure.
Yeah. I could probably miracle something to push it away, but
Yeah,
We'll
like
survive.
a circle of air.
I mean, is it worth it at this point? We're not dying.
A sphere.
Yeah, this is a really long ride. It feels like you're riding forever in this. About a half hour passes before you see light at the other end. And connected to the end of these cables is a gaping black maw. Teeth. It appears like that ichor you saw above, plastered across the landing area.
We should probably stop.
We have to use bomb arrows until we get there, and then we have to use our sword for the killing strike.
Shall I stop?
Yeah, let's not get eaten by the giant tar monster.
Okay, the trolley stops, hanging in midair.
Huh. So assuming this is what's luring everyone here to bring artifacts for some reason.
But it didn't care about the artifacts.
Why is it?
I think this is the person assailing this place, not the original call.
A robed figure appears at the end. They're holding an enormous sword, and they're staring at you.
He's made of teeth.
Pyramid head.
You can't tell from this distance.
I could.
Oh yeah, you could. It appears to be one enormous tooth.
Oh.
This is not a weapon you would have seen before.
Nope.
I thought you were talking about the person. I'm like, what?
It is described with a material that you don't recognize.
Oh.
They wind up, and they slash at the cables holding this whole trolley up.
Fly. Pretties.
I will reach up and grab the cable.
Okay.
Not the broken one. The one that's still there.
Alright.
Alright, I'll hold on to that as the whole cable car goes away.
Wait. Okay, well, I guess I'll just fly. Oh, wait, my skeletons!
Yeah, all 30 of them.
No, make a monkey chain and then hang on to Atrus's foot. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Save it.
It's like 30 skeletons.
Alice is like, I appear to be
yeah.
falling. Should I,
Oh, I'll
grab
reach out
one.
and grab Alice.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
I'm holding on
thank
with
you.
one hand, I'm holding on to Alice with another hand, and I have skeletons holding on to my feet in a monkey chain.
No body has ever been recovered from the void beneath the facility.
Oh.
Could you tell me, as I'm hanging there, a little bit more about the... And I do the air quotes while I'm holding on.
He's
Void
like,
beneath
hold
this
on to it.
facility?
You hold on with like 2
Important.
fingers. too.
What is it? An employee once mentioned that it falls into endless night,
Oh.
which may have just been fancy words. I have never been quite clear on what is below the
Witch
facility.
King, Adina... Why did we never ask about this?
You have like you both have magic eyes. Use your magic eyes.
Or use your magic 2 working arms.
Yes, how about let's go down?
But it's
Down?
a void forever.
No, to where that thing is.
Tooth man?
Yeah.
It's noticed that you are holding onto that cable and it walks away.
It's like, god damn it.
Not in a slow pace, just not like running away. It's just a slow lumber back in.
I've done my part.
Can't you just swing to a ledge?
I have one hand free.
Yeah, like I'll
It's
help
holding
you. I'll
onto the
pick up-
cable.
I'll pick up all
You
the
can
stuff.
command my undead to like swing to build momentum. You can get anywhere you want to in this place, man.
They can
I'll just,
crawl
like-
You're
up.
like a pendulum. Yeah,
Pick
they
up-
can crawl
The
up.
3 of you are flying.
No, this is no. You guys just
I
wait.
mean-
let's watch them sort this out on their own. It'll
Alice
be
is
way
very
better.
heavy, I should add.
I'm
Yeah.
strong, so that's fine.
Look, I'll grab fucking Alice.
I have 31 people I'm
Also, are you flying or do I have to
No.
catch you?
Someone has to catch me.
I guess I catch Adina so she doesn't die.
I guess.
I guess.
Alright, so you're gonna grab me and fly all 30 of us to the ledge?
Yeah.
Hooray.
I'll fly Adina to the ledge. Thank you for saving my spooky, scary skeletons.
I was so close to just letting them drop.
Just let it go.
It's like, oh no, my boot's slipping. Oh no.
I would have wasted
no,
a perfectly good boot.
So you get to the other end?
Yes.
Hopefully.
We get there. It's fine.
Okay, this room doesn't seem right. It seems to extend on forever and ever and ever. And at the end, there is just pulsing nothingness. It changes and obscures so fast that you can't quite focus on what it is. And sitting there in front of it, kind of staring off into it, is a man in a black and very dark purple robe. You'd recognize them from or a similar style to what you'd see in, what's that country called? The Japanese-oriented one.
From Ancalia?
No.
Japanese.
The Tempered Blade one? Maybe?
I mean, from Arsum.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in Arsum, but...
Oh, shit. I almost remember that country.
apologies, I should have looked this up fast.
No, the Rakhtine Confederacy or the Patrian Empire? Or Dulambai.
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 Yeah,
The Dulambai Massacre.
the man has a clearly magical weapon across his shoulder. Decorated with, again, a material that none of you recognize.
See, Dulambai would have been a great place for us to start. They have 16 million people.
Ancalian had 4 million, and then 90% of them died.
Yeah, right now, yeah.
He speaks in a language that none of you would understand.
I can.
You can speak any language?
Command anyone that's sentient.
Okay.
Well, la-dee fucking
He would notice
da.
immediately that none of the others speak it, though.
Mm.
'Cause- yeah, he always starts and he's like, oh wait, none of you will.
I'm a polyglot.
Yeah. This is not a language from Arsum, though.
Oh.
Is it similar to Rukishimo Tayo? Which is Asian-y?
I don't know, what would High Holy
That's
Speech
racist.
sound like? No, wait, not High Holy Speech.
Angels speak?
No, never mind.
Yeah, I don't
A
know.
language.
Spoilers.
Some impressive acrobatics.
I held on to the rope while I waited for them to decide how they were going to pull the weight.
Excellent teamwork.
Yes.
Don't patronize me.
Slowly rises up. So, what is your purpose here?
We investigated the pull.
Investigating why people seem to want to bring all their magic artifacts to this location.
Holy relics.
Holy relics, sorry.
Oh, those.
Reliquaries.
A reliquary is where you keep a relic.
No, it could be you. Either. It works both
A
ways.
reliquary could also be in turn be a relic.
Yeah.
He sniffs a few times and looks over at Tansy. You have something of mine.
No, pretty sure I don't.
Have you
But what are you
lost
talking
15 to
about?
16 orphans?
Don't tell people that.
Oh my.
I've also been collecting them from everywhere we go.
I know.
Doesn't quite know what to say to them.
They never do.
I'm sure the place would have
You
a few
know.
words.
You're a demon, yes?
Yeah.
A bit different from the stock from my land, but... His eyes are weird. There's like a weird glitchiness over them. Like he's not quite there. Well, Pull. Some of them mentioned it.
So, what do I have that you say that's yours?
Small egg-shaped item.
Oh, I'm wearing that on my board.
Oh, yes.
Hi, it's right there then. I'm wearing that, like, crown on, like, the base of one of my boards.
That. I would like it back.
It's mine. I paid for it. It's mine.
Where did you lose it?
When I was coming here,
Why were you coming here?
no reason. I didn't wish to. It simply
Oh,
happened.
you came here through a hole in the world.
Yes.
Like us. I gestured at me and Tansy.
So why are you all teethy and killing all these people?
They're here. I had a reason. It's kind of like starts tapping. He's trying to figure things out. That's funny. I can't quite recall when I came here. But that is mine, and maybe that will help me remember. It's a fragment. A fragment of who I was.
He's not undead, right? Anthony asks.
Unclean.
Yeah.
He gives off like the smell and feel of one, but he isn't.
Weird.
I'm not gonna give it back. It's mine.
Does the Witch King spy anything with his wizard eyes and see wizardly things?
That's fine. Which one of you bound her? I'll take it out on you.
She's free.
And
None
just-
of them have bound me. They're very.
She's very free.
None of them have bound me.
Well, Witch King found her.
Yeah.
Just because two words sound similar, Adina, doesn't mean they're the same.
I'm
really?
fucking done. I am fucking done with your stupid bullshit. I'm not fucking doing this anymore, Devin. You need to get your shit together. I'm fucking done. It is too late for this shit. End it here. That's it. Cut. I'm done. I'm out.
Well, combat's about to start anyway. Not fun.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, no, Tansy just came from hell. We found each other in the hole in the world and just came here.
Ted kind of like gives him like a. Everyone's like, yeah, bitch.
Also, it'd probably be wise not to threaten us.
Actually, probably wise not to threaten Tansy. She would kill everyone in this room if she was upset. And we're all gods, but she is just the worst one for you to egg on.
Oh, you're just gods. Okay. He heaves up his weapon and snaps his fingers, and these things that were kind of in the periphery of your eyes kind of rise up. And it's not a surprise attack, but they stand up. They appear to be people who are coated in metals and...
Okay. Well, you're a murderer and a bit of an asshole, so sure.
We'll slaughter you. You want to share any more secrets before you're
Hey,
dead?
Witch King.
Thousand
The
loyal
guys
troops.
in the chart. Are they undead?
No.
Not even the ones inside of it?
No.
Okay. So,
I guess I can try.
Mr. Guy that can sense blood isn't here.
I can try dominating him. Maybe he'll fail a save.
No, I don't care about that. I'm just saying that it's like people coated in gunk.
Yeah.
So it might actually be people in there.
Well, if we kill them, who can resurrect them?
Exactly. We've already come to terms with this. Remember?
We have a month, so
A whole month.
Okay, I keep getting mixed messages on whether or not that's okay, but whatever.
Yeah,
okay,
it wasn't
cool.
okay, but then we decided.
I mean,
it
it's
was
not okay to cause unnecessary harm, but they're covered in teeth and gore, so
It's kind
I
of.
mean, it's
necessary.
very unavoidable at this point. You know, you'll catch up.
I mean, they're slumbering towards us as we have this argument, so yeah, we need to deal with it. Lightning.
Should we pause while you get your
While I
combat
get my shit
miss?
together.
What time is it?
Back.
Woo.
All right. Well, you go first.
Tansy, what do you do? Do you do your...
I do not know how strong this guy is.
Punch him,
so
Punch him and see his face burns.
I don't think I'm going to use the
double attack?
yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Alright.
Double
I was
attack.
going to normal roll. What's his
AC.
AC is 4.
Okay, I definitely hit.
Okay.
1d12 plus Tansy.
Yeah, Tansy.
So 12 plus 4 is through the chart, so where max is at? 4.
And Frey.
Oh, and Frey.
Royal D8.
Against the Frey guys.
6.
So the mob takes 2.
So you did 4 against the enemy,
Me
Yep.
guy, and then
2 against.
the mob.
Okay.
Okay.
How strong is he? Because you just hit him.
Kind of glances off him. He blocks with that gigantic sword of his and slides back.
I am going to focus fire the mob, and it's going to just take 6 damage, and it's down to 24.
Okay.
I'm just going to go in. I'm not even drawing my sword. I just put up my fists, and I start punching and smashing and kicking and breaking their backs over my knees.
Good job, Bane.
Oh, the base. Well,
Tansy are going to clean these guys up, and then I'm coming for you.
Should I send my mob after this mob?
Yes, just chum them up.
Oh, you should lightning them up because you do straight damage to mobs.
It'll be a straight
I
hit.
can lightning everything as long as it's all within 100 feet.
Yeah, everyone
Everything takes-
takes 1d6.
Yeah. So I'll do the mobs first, which are not much, but they're blood.
So 0 and 1.
Doesn't like that just makes an auto hit.
That's right. That's why you don't even roll for your mobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put their hit points back to max. Because they had time to heal.
And then
Do they heal?
I do 5 straight damage
Okay.
to the mob, and then whatever 5 is to the chart to the other guy.
So the mob has taken 6 damage from the skeletons and the lightning.
Okay.
And what's 5 through the chart?
1.
And what's his name takes 1, and then he also takes 1 from the mob.
Okay.
So he took 2.
I turn my light on.
Super effective.
And
Wait,
I
do you
red-
Frey?
Do I get Frey too?
Yes.
Yeah, you get your fray. Incident. Ah, nothing.
Nothing!
Your walls are fray.
Your Walter phrase.
Okay. I turn my light on and I put up my firewall and do some fray of 1. So nothing.
So while there's a bunch of light and lightning highlighting Atreus and Tansy just tearing things apart.
I use my Tetsubo.
Oh
You
man!
attacked this turn already.
No, I know.
Oh,
I was
Like
saying
it's
that's
us
what I'm
being
using.
highlighted by the fucking effects team here, just tearing stuff apart.
Do we need some fog in here?
A little.
all right.
Roll it in!
Looks around. No. You. I recognize that.
Fire.
The sun.
Yeah, he's like, oh, a solar.
Lifts that sword, swings it, and 2 blades of energy go flying at you. What's your AC?
1.
Jay, I'm not the fleshy one being picked on
Take
this
20
game.
damage.
Hit and hit.
Oh no, maybe. Don't worry, I probably won't let you stay dead.
Take 11 straight damage.
It's a straight bait.
Well, I guess I don't have any weight of parrying that. So, yeah. Ow.
That's a lot of damage.
That
Yes.
was a lot of damage for Adina to take. That was half her hit points.
Yep.
I don't want to take that damage.
Kind of looks around, looks at you. Now you. That's even more familiar.
You
Fucking
have my
wiped
dick.
his lips.
Yep.
Him? How is he familiar? What is he?
Death. And he is going to use.
Wait, didn't he just attack twice?
He has
It's 2 actions.
2 actions.
Jesus.
2 actions, 2 attacks.
It's go time.
If you want to be this awesome, you have to be an abyssal, infernal. The other
This
thing.
song is such a good combat song.
Okay, and he is going to swing at you twice as well, actually.
AC 3.
3.
Tansy. Murder him.
Hit and hit. For 14 damage.
Ow.
Witch King, do not take 14 damage.
Tansy, please kill him. Please kill him fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Like Vital Furnace after his turn, after the mob attacks, so you get everything back.
He gestures towards those mouth creatures. Kill that one. And he points to the Witch King.
Oh,
Oh
confidence
no!
was in that statement.
And they are going to blood like water.
It's a good move on their part. It's something they should do.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all going to get hit by the blood like water.
And that auto hits for
2 attacks.
2 attacks, 1d4 each time.
Oh, it's not bad.
What a weak
First
mob.
thing.
Your mob is weak!
Or as weapons, actually. They would have weapons. I think.
D6, just like the skeletons.
So d6.
Get swole.
So 4 damage from them.
We all take that.
Everybody?
Oh yeah, everyone.
So is that 4 damage across 2 attacks, or 4
Yeah.
damage from each?
2 and 2.
Alright, so I only take 2. Which I will take.
Oh yeah.
I will.
So, will we be updating everybody's HP?
Sure, why not? Adina's at 7 hit points.
No, I already did mine.
Oh, wow. Very good.
So it's 9.
How much damage did you take before?
14
So 16?
and 4.
So you're at 9.
Dude, we take 4.
Oh,
you,
right.
you were the one to take 2.
Alright, I'm drunk.
Yeah, you are. It's quite like taking
Witch King, but 7
Drunk
HP
papers all the
left.
time now.
Alright. Use Vital Furnace and commit effort for the day to get all your HP back.
Well, you misjudged me, and I have Vital Furnace on my wounds just like glow and heal.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll have to hit harder.
I guess you will.
4 attacks!
I'm going. Can you go first?
Do your lightning.
Sorry.
Do your numbers.
That was my
5.
lightning hit 5, the mob again, and then whatever it was the chart last time, 1, 2.
5. Well, 5 is straight to the mob.
mob.
Yes.
Yeah, but 5 through the chart is...
1.
Alright, so Fuckface takes 1 damage.
And then it's 2?
2 and 5. So
anything?
2.
Yeah.
as well.
So,
That's
so
one.
2 more for both.
For everybody.
Yeah, for everybody, yeah.
And then 2 more for both.
Wait, the mob
Yep.
does straight damage to
No,
to
no.
the mob, doesn't it? Oh,
My
wait, no,
mob's
no,
just,
no, no,
yeah, that's just my lightning.
He does straight damage to mobs.
I figured I might as well get all my.
Alright, so that is Witch King.
I am going to loosen the god's teeth.
Okay.
Loosen.
So please spend my effort for me.
Is that for the day or scene?
This
I think it's scene.
is effort for the day.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alright.
So miracle in that would be a bitch.
Yes, it would.
So I am going to roll to hit.
4 AC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit.
Straight.
Okay.
D12 straight.
D12.
8 damage.
That's still pretty good. Otherwise, what happened to me is the one.
And Frey.
Oh, do your fray.
6.
Oh yeah.
So that's 2 damage to mob.
You
Okay.
bastard! They're all mine. 1.
Nothing.
No, I rolled a 2.
So
So it
what?
should be a 1.
And you loosen the god's teeth on the main enemy?
Main enemy, yes. So
Okay.
8. That's not a lot of damage.
It's a significant amount. He has 5 hit points left.
Might have to go 2 times in a round.
Only if you have done your stuff at the end of the fight.
Yeah, when the storm breaks.
Right.
Unless you
Huh.
have.
Flickering advance.
I don't.
Yeah, no, not flickering advance. Faster than thought. Then you can move. Like right as he goes to move, you can move again.
Can you do at least 2 damage to this mob?
Um.
Roll your fray.
Hey. 8. So yes, 2 damage.
I will kill the mob.
Okay.
It dies.
Alright.
I will grab as many of them as I can after these guys have burned them down, and I will just break them.
Yeah, they melt away into nothing, actually. Like static. Makes your arms feel tingly.
I thought you were going to throw them into the void. I'm like, we just discussed how there might be people in there.
Well, I mean, he was just ripping them in half.
How's enemy man looking?
Looking worse for wear here.
Hey!
Yes.
Do you know what your first mistake was? Not targeting me and the demon.
Yeah, you're kind of done now.
Sometimes killing friends is better than, you know.
I can bring things back from the
Tansy and H just kind of like glance at each other for a second and like back to him like, oh, buddy.
You
Sometimes.
You should have just cooperated instead of going all gung ho.
Okay, so
I
you will go?
No, I've still got my.
Adina has a turn to do something because she just did her fry.
Yeah, so I think.
Or fry.
Or Walter.
The bits.
What's that one called? Sunstrike. Sunsmite. Is he a creature of this world or not?
No, he's from another world.
Perfect.
There's different classifications for that. Else your Sunsmite would just work on Atris at max damage.
Yeah.
Well, it probably works on Tansy.
Yeah, Tansy's
she's a
demon,
demon.
that's different.
This guy isn't.
Specifically, is he a creature not of this world, such as a summoned entity, angel, or uncreated? Not of this world, not as in he's not from Ancalian. Not of this world as in he's not something natural to the mortal planes.
No.
And he's a...
Man,
Yeah, he's a man.
I wasn't sure if he counted because he's like a abyssal or some shit.
What if he's possessed?
no, he doesn't know.
it's important to get that distinction out of the way now.
Yeah.
Blow him up.
Roll.
Do it, Adina, blow him!
I was just thinking it.
Bomb arrows.
7 damage.
Okay. He has something to counter this, actually. What did he use?
Sun.
He used the
he's probably got-
Sunsmite called Sunstrike, which is
Probably got night to absorb it.
Well, Sun technically.
Oh yeah, you can't use effort to counter strike or smites, can you?
Does he have words bound?
Yes.
What word does he have?
He has 3, actually.
Jesus.
He has death, health, and endurance.
You bastard!
Endurance, because endurance will absorb straight damage.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Aegis could just soak up everything these people throw out at him.
Yeah. So he's gonna use a miracle of endurance too.
That'll cost him 2 effort for the day, because all the really good endurance stuff costs effort for the day.
Yep.
Or it'll cost like 2.
Yeah.
It's costly. Yeah, I was looking at that earlier.
All right.
This guy's got my power set.
No, that's it.
So for endurance.
Tis go.
No, actually, it's not death. It's night that he has.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I thought he was using night.
Night would also work for a offensive dispel because night and sun kind of can counter each other.
Yeah.
But
So much
endurance is probably the better bet.
Okay,
I
so he's
guess.
going to use Vital Furnace, first of all, to regain the health that he had.
There we go.
So he's back to 18, I think it was? Or 16?
Probably 18.
Better.
Alright, and then...
He's gonna run out of steam. Is the problem?
You grab the god of sky, pump some more steam into himself.
It's not. Eats me. Is like. His ears blow like he ate something spicy.
Alright, and he is going to cast a Sorcerer's Spell, casting from hit points to make it immediate. And on turn, Fleet of the Hearth, or...
What does that do?
Sorry, 1 second.
Sure.
Opens the portal to.
Fleet of the
Path
Heart.
to the Bright Sanctum, actually.
Yeah.
Isn't that your ripcord?
Yeah, that's the ripcord. It opens a
Yeah.
portal.
Oh my
And
god,
then
this is going to be so satisfying seeing it from the other side.
What?
Oh wait, that's the one where it opens and stays open.
Yeah.
Why are you looking
Yeah.
at him?
Until it's
I was looking at Peter because Peter has Dispel.
Yes.
After all of my times of trying to make NPCs survive and live, only to be dispelled by a sun, I get to see it from the other side.
He wouldn't open something that would let you follow him, because that would be stupid.
Well, he could do what we do and go through it and then immediately turn around and dispel it. Because that's what we would do.
Or you do what we do and go through it and it'd be full of traps and murder.
Didn't we like shoot a laser through one of those things one time too?
It was amazing.
Like
It was erotic.
erotic.
Road of Shadows, actually.
Ooh, I throw it.
That's just it's a night power.
Huh?
For the scene, step into one shadow and emerge from the one nearest the desired destination, requires within a mile.
Ah. Should we dispel that?
That's literally your wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's your
Okay.
thing.
Can
Not-
you do that on turn without?
I'm gonna do
This is
that.
literally his trick.
Okay.
Out of all the ways to dispel shit, Sun has the power to dispel offensively instantly.
Yeah.
You can't
No-
fight dispels, can you?
No, you can't.
Yeah, you
No.
Get fucked. I love having this from the other side.
Okay, so yeah, sun dispel. No.
Yeah, Sun is the only gift that has something like that. It's its superpower.
So sun spreads across everything, destroying the shadow he was about to step into. Of course, one of you can do that.
What, you think we're gonna let
That's
you leave?
his second action.
Yes, that's his second action. He turns around, taps his sword against the ground. All right.
Next round.
Yeah, it's your go.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna do something.
No, those were his 2 turns.
Okay.
Mobs
Good
go.
monologue.
I hate to bring it
They're
up.
dead.
Oh, right, they're
I
dead.
killed them.
He's all alone.
Okay, well, mad demigod time, and I will lunge at him with my hands.
Okay.
What's his AC?
4.
I also said. Yeah. I got a 15 on my die roll, so
19
19,
plus
so I
4.
definitely hit.
Okay.
He takes 4 damage.
All right.
I just punch him in the chest cavity. I actually said it's mad demigod time.
All right. He's not wearing armor, so you hear his ribs crack.
Ah.
And he spits thick blood up.
Okay, now put him in a
Full Nelson? I
Yeah.
can't wait to die! The real agents would never pass off an opportunity to die.
Put him in a full Nelson. All like
Kill
30 of my
Tansy.
soldiers just shank him repeatedly until dead.
You can
Tansy.
do it.
Listening to God's teeth.
Oh, you just hit. Just roll.
You just hit. Roll your d12.
Yeah, just go to the chart instead.
Straight to the heart.
I will
9, so that's 2 damage.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah,
Plus
your
4.
Oh, great.
Come on, Witch King.
Ow!
Ow!
She hit me!
Son
And
of-
Anthony!
Son of a bitch.
Ah!
Alright. 6, 4, and 2 also the chart, so that's 2, 2, and 1.
2, 3, 4. 4 damage.
There you go. That's
4
me.
damage?
That's me and
Yeah.
my mobs. Lightning mobs. Gonna bruise.
Oh god, it hurts so much.
Right? It's like
Right
right
on
on
the
the bone.
Well, I can't smite him again because it's not last time. So I guess I'll just attack him normally because that's about all I have.
Just jump on him with your sphere of circle fire.
I don't. Well, this thing is anchored to the ground, not to me, really.
Pull a wanderer, throw him in the sphere. So
I've already attacked. I punched him in the stomach.
Next turn.
So I hit.
Also, I really wish you'd spent your turn healing Adina so she's not the weak point to this fight.
So 1 damage from me.
Also, I don't think I have I do,
You
but
literally do. You took one for fertility specifically for this.
it only gives you a D6 plus your level of health.
So
That's-
that's 10 points.
A lot.
I mean, not if I roll a 1.
Yeah, that's 5, which is 5, 10. 1/5 of her hit points.
Okay.
Which is 10, 20%. Math.
So I think that's us.
You got me.
Alright. He is again going to activate Vital Furnace to get himself back up.
That bitch.
No, it's good.
Burn to that effort.
And he is going to flee into the night road behind him.
Oh, is that what that was?
That's what it is, yes.
The big maw?
No, it's the thing behind it, that thing that stretches into forever.
No.
I mean, you could probably follow him.
I'll chase because I was directly in melee with him. I will chase him directly into the night road.
Okay.
I'll go too, because I'm really fast.
You are really fast.
Yeah, so is he, so...
What do you do, Witch King?
Well, I can't let them travel into a night road alone. That's kind of my shtick.
I just imagine Jack going through the time portal. Oh, cool.
Should we all go?
We're all going.
Hubble. Hubble.
He's like, this is an excellent time for a nap.
You can lean on my undead. It's okay. They're clean.
Yeah, they haven't shot up fentanyl in a week.
Oh,
They're on heroin now, though, so I don't know if that's worse.
This is a bad neighborhood.
Okay, so I guess we follow him in the night road.
Yeah. Am I able to chase into the night road and see him?
You see things.
Instant regret is what you see.
Shit gets really weird because you entered a night road.
But if I can see him, I can shoot him.
Yeah, you can if you want.
I do. I do.
All right.
Alright. Yeah, weird shit. Oh, I'm kind of used to weird shit because we both came from a night road. Where's the...
Just because you came through it doesn't mean you're used to
Not the purple one!
Yeah, you were in it once.
You're gonna roll my luck out of
we're in it
right?
And night roads are
Roll the dice
different.
on him.
They're all different.
He's so good.
I know.
You put 20, now he's rolling like
I rolled
I
garbage.
didn't do anything.
That's
You
right.
took it.
I missed.
All right.
I rolled a 3. I definitely did not hit him.
All right. Well, we're gonna want everyone here for this, so you might as well pause it.
God damn it, Peter. And we're back. What do we see in the night road?
1 minute you're running into nothingness, and the next minute you're on a rainy street. Towering above you on either side are skyscrapers, towers of glass, whispers of people walking by you, the sound of vehicles, though there's nothing there. You're all wearing clothes that are not your own. Business outfits, fine clothing.
Do I still look like me?
Oh yeah, you look like you, but modern.
So, instead of a magnetic rifle, I have a hunting rifle.
Because your weapon is modern enough, it would probably just be the same. Actually,
Oh my god,
actually no, yeah, it would be a hunting rifle.
What would I have? I have a Tetsubo. I guess a baseball
A
bat.
baseball bat made of bone.
I was thinking like a fire hydrant ripped out from the ground.
Mine's made from steel, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Fire hydrants. They have like a
axe.
pole built into the ground. They're basically Tetsubos.
Yeah, you're wearing very weird armor, like Kevlar, and the man ahead of you, who's running from you, he's staggering now. He's wearing a business suit, but that flickering that was above his eyes is getting worse. He has to stop against a corner and vomits up like thick black blood.
Gross.
And he's kind of collapsing there. Raining heavily. No one else here. But it sounds like there's people here.
Tansy's looking around like, what fresh hell is this? Like,
I'm going to use my sound sight to see everything you can see.
Oh man, I'm ignoring all of this and tracking.
Yeah. This area is so magical, you can't see through any of these buildings.
Yeah, but
So he's like
maybe
leaning
it's
down
actually-
on a street corner.
Yeah, you can see down street corners. It's just... The city goes on for a long ways.
Walk up and do that thing where someone bolts a new round into the weapon and walk up to him.
Yeah, he's dry heaving. He's vomited up a lot of shit. This isn't right. What was I? Who am I?
Poor guy. Is that like
No.
another concept?
Remember when he said he killed those people for no real reason?
Do I?
squish?
Did he?
I will attack him.
I mean, like, you guys were freaking out, so I was just following him in killer robot that's powered by alcohol mode.
Yeah, you hit him then?
I was gonna... I walked up to him to do that.
Well, then do it.
I know, I was.
He's just being
What kind of
dramatic.
We were
about
fucking
it.
talking.
Tansy got tired of your shit.
All right.
Yeah, anyway, he was like, this isn't right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now I don't have anything to say to that. I'll just lever the rifle to the back of his head and blow his brains out without saying a word.
Okay, black blood splatters everywhere. Then his body kind of glitches and disappears completely. Just fades out.
Odd.
Unsatisfying.
I'm gonna
Nothing left behind?
I'm gonna taste that blood.
It disappeared when he died.
Oh.
Everything's
His
gone.
vomit
Now
disappear?
here's the real question.
I don't want to taste his vomit. But did his vomit also
Yeah,
disappear?
every last trace of him disappeared.
Here's the real question. When I turn around, is there a night road?
No.
Well, that avenges that.
I guess.
So I'll take out a pack of Pall Malls, light a cigarette.
Oh, now you're actually smoking cigarettes.
So...
Does
This
anybody
episode's
else
sponsored
feel...
by Pall
it's
Mall.
like-
Smoke.
Hey kids, are you smoking yet?
Since we're Godbound and this is Nitro, and Godbound has that inner sense of the engines of reality, do we have some sort of sense for something like that maybe here? Do we have that sense, or
Is that a thing?
like?
I don't know.
I think I read somewhere like Godbound that if you're
You think if you can
Okay.
find it, then yes,
Okay.
but otherwise,
This is a terrible time to bring it up.
Yeah.
okay,
At the
let's just-
11th hour. Let's
Okay.
let Kevin continue.
yeah. Yeah, the city seems to stretch on.
Literally the 11th hour.
Sorry.
If nothing else is happening right at this moment, I'm going to climb one of the buildings. Or I'm going to fly. I can fly. I still have wings, right? I'm still me.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, I'm going to fly. I'm going to fly up
Mm-hmm.
and, like, look around and, like, what the fuck is this?
You hear a heavy fluttering overhead, a helicopter. The city goes on forever, in all directions. Just buildings towering up. You hear traffic.
Do we see traffic?
No, you don't see anything.
So we hear all the sound effects of a busy city.
Yeah.
What the actual hell?
You hear, like, an alarm, like an ambulance, actually pull up to where you were.
Okay, Witch King, get us out of here.
Uh-huh. Kind of like
They
look
probably
through
found
the
his
spot
body.
where the night road where we came from was. Just like,
You know, when I put the cigarette out in the palm of my hand and kind of just flick the butt on the ground into a sewer drain. I think we're done here.
Some of the signs along the side of the road have started to light up, advertisements and stuff like that, for a grand library.
Ooh.
say we follow the literal signs.
All right. Oh, okay.
Is it in a language that we read?
It's in a language you're most comfortable with.
Why are all the signs in Infernal? Why are the signs in Infernal? That's...
Oh, they're in Darkanese.
Ancalian.
Okay, fair enough. It's just magic.
It's doing
magic
that.
signs.
It's magic. Wait, speaking of magic, can I still, like, use mine? Like,
Oh, yeah.
fly and stuff? Everything's normal?
Everything's normal. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I mean, you put a cigarette in your hand, but... Hey.
I'm wearing St. Jeans.
Ah. I guess we'll follow the signs.
I think that seems like a good enough part to,
Yeah, alright, let's wrap there, seeing as we had to start a little bit later.
yeah. So I was Kevin the GM.
Anthony?
Nicole?
Devin,
And Peter.
and this is sponsored by Nobody, signing off.